That's what you want. No. What's up, world? We back at it like an addict, man. J1, that's the only great one left in the flesh, man. The realest on the net and on the set. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't already know, Wolf Way or No Way, man. We going all the way up like a turtleneck, man. It's up and stuck like a cat in a tree, man. Y'all niggas can't meet. Excuse my language. You know we call it damage. Sherry's over here. We live in front and center, man. And this goes out to my man, B. We'll call it B. I think it's B Gangster was your name. But you sent 2 super chats and you wanted me to address this, and the live was ending. I don't know what's, sometimes the phone be overheating and all this stuff because I be doing so much on the phone. I make all my beats on the phone. I be editing on the phone. Be writing on the phone. Be watching stuff on the phone. Sometimes I just plug the mirror up to the TV and the phone. I be doing too much on the phone, long story short. So basically, it overheats. That's why I be putting you on the fridge and all that, right? But he asked about this situation, which I guess some of y'all really don't understand and don't know, and that, you know, shout out to ARP, right? For the record, I don't got no problem with ARP, right? But y'all, a lot of y'all want to know what that whole situation, that whole relationship, and I honestly did my best to kind of keep it player and not even address it, but I guess it's necessary, right? Because y'all keep asking me. So first of all, if you just get here, like, wipe your feet at the door. Wipe your feet at the door, you know it's a store. Just hit that double tap that screen. I'm. All right? That's how we get the videos to do good. The last one I think is over at 5,000 views already. We just dropped it. You know what I'm saying? When we engaging, it's going up. It was 400 people in the chat last one. You know what I'm saying? We going up. Let's just keep, I'm gonna do my best to keep being consistent, and I'm keeping it real. It's drunk on time, okay? I'm not even drunk. I don't drink. For real. You know what I'm saying? I have a little half of nip of Pinot Grigio. So, I mean, if anybody thinks that's drunk tongue, you let me know. Sherry is trying to steal the show as usual. What do you want, Sherry, besides my attention? You good? Okay. Roof? Okay. You still want this food, don't you? That's what it is. Huh? Yeah, I know. But you can't have it, because it's mine. So stop, okay? Because you're just distracting me now. Let me do my job, and you cut it out, right? You eat the dog food that you got right there, okay? So, long story short, first of all, hit that like, okay? I already see 7 times the people in here. We need that to match. Otherwise, we're not getting off on the right foot, all right? Let's keep this thing on the up and up, man, okay? Let's keep this relationship pure here. Come on. Let's do the right thing like Spike Lee here, all right? He said, dog, what's good? I can't call it, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm on duty, you know what I mean? And my man asked me some questions. He sent a nice sizable super chat twice, and he asked me a question. So I'm gonna do my best to answer this question because I said I would, you know what I'm saying? And I figured, in order to do that, the best way probably to do that would be for me to actually make my own, make this its own topic. Because as far as I know, ARP just had a Serius Jones conversation blog, which I didn't even watch, wallahi. And I don't want to watch. I'm not going to watch. Because I think it's going to make me upset. I don't need to be upset, right? Instead, I'm going to tell y'all the ARP story. What is the story of ARP according to Serius Jones? What was my relationship like with this man? Pause. And what transpired for real, okay? I'm gonna give y'all the real and the the nitty gritty, okay? No ego. First of all, I mess with ARP, right? I'm not gonna act like not really, but you know what I mean. I mean, like, I don't think he's not a punk. I give him that for sure. I don't think he's a punk. You know what I'm saying? He be doing his workout. He's prepared. I know he be having his joint. There was a couple times he was outside. He was ready. I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? ARP be on his, he's on his square. Whatever he's doing, he's on his thing. You know what I'm saying? He's focused on whatever he's doing. I give him that, right? He got his own agendas, and he focuses on matching or meeting the goals he wants for his agenda. I get that. I respect that, right? If nothing else, right? Oakland, California in the building. Hey, town business, man. You know what I'm saying? I know. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all don't be knowing, like, that's like my second home for real. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the shady 80s. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my people, you know what I'm saying? That know what it is. The Bay to Sac, you know what I'm saying, and back, right? I still see triple the people than the likes. Get that up and let's get that matching, all right? I want to see the numbers matching right there, please. You know what I'm saying? Helps me stay in my groove, all right? For you. All right, boom. So let me give you some news you can use about this dude, all right? So boom. This is how I met LP, and it's just gonna have to be quick because this battery's gonna die soon, and that's what I like. I want to keep this quick. We can be in and out like a robbery. We ain't gonna spend us too much time on this. But since everybody wants to get paid off my name, since everybody wants to do blogs and videos with Serious in the caption, I gotta look that up too. Like I don't know how that works. Like that's intellectual property. Like I don't know, right? Y'all getting paid off my name, but whatever, right? Let me get paid off y'all name then. This is the game now, I guess, right? This is what we gonna do. We got to blog about each other, talk about each other on the internet and all that. I'm not from this generation, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the generation I could just show up with fire bars, you know what I'm saying, get crazy. That's it. Pay me to get crazy. Pay me to steal the shine, make a scene, make the crowd go, oh, say some cool shit, and I'm out of there. Simple. I don't like sitting around doing this. And to me, when people use certain words, corny, to me, that's corny, right? That's corny if you a boss to be sitting around talking about the workers all day. Hello? If you the boss, how you got blogs all day about the workers? Like, I don't get it. And then when you say that you done, right, you're more active at all the other shit. So you done actually being a boss and actually doing events and actually doing that. And now I'm done, but I'm gonna be even nosier about everything else. I'm gonna have a vlog about every little thing. It's gonna be a 2-hour blog where I'm sitting down and, you know, guys, welcome back to nigga, I thought you, okay. So shout out to you, Alf, y'all. I'm not fuck with you, but hey, we gotta play the game, I guess, man. Y'all wanna chop about me, I'm gonna chop about y'all, nigga. Like, y'all, nah, come on, y'all. Y'all ain't gonna be the only ones getting paid off me. You know what I mean? Nah, hold up. Said Detroit for sure, we with you, Wolf. Salute, man. You know the vibe. He said, yo, bro, have a good day, keep it live. You know it, right? He said, on mamas though, on babies. On babies. Stay up on my toes, on my feet. Hey, everywhere I go, it's on me. Shout out my man D-Lo, man, just tapped in on live. You know what I'm saying? See how that worked? See how the universe in tune? On babies. You know what I'm saying? D-Lo just tapped in. I gotta send him my number back. D-Lo, I rock with y'all, but the Bay, you know what I'm saying? So boom, this is how I met Art. I got 20% on this phone. Let's see if I can tell y'all this story in less than 20%, right? And I still see 3 times exactly the people that likes. Let's even that up, please. Don't be hating your whole life. So the first time I go to an RBE event, I'm walking in, right? They like, yo, nah, hold up. You know what I'm saying? We have capacity, da-da-da. Like, what? Bro, I'm Serius Jones, right? They like, yeah, okay, all right, but, you know what I'm saying? The nigga Shada comes out. No disrespect, Shada, you know I ain't lying, right? He comes out, and he like got the face like this. Like, this the best example I can have. So, what's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get an event, just be a patron, right? Like, yeah, well, you know, everybody gotta pay, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, no problem. Now, I didn't have a problem, right? But my people's with him, like, they not feeling the treatment that they giving Serius Jones, you know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping. I'm thinking about it like, whatever. Like, to me, it's corny, but it's like, whatever, right? So they like, yo, like, but that's how you feel? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're paid, but bro, that's Serius Jones. And Charlie like, I'm saying, like, I mean, you know what I mean? I hear you and everything, but like, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh yeah? Look, this is my face. Oh yeah? Okay. Look. Here. Like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the level that we at type shit. Like, oh, all right. You know what I mean? If that's how you feel type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, that's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that just shows me that like, you don't really get it. You don't even understand who Serius Jones is. Or you don't care. One or the other. You know what I'm saying? You're not a fan. Right? All right, cool. Triple the people that the likes, even that up, man. I'm not feeling that. Wipe your feet at the door, you know what's in store. J1, that's the only great one left. Back in the flesh and on the net. We about to pop this shit like Oral Redenbach is going well. All right. So boom, right? So dude is like, you know, I hadn't really met ARP yet. But I'm seeing kind of the vibes of, you know what I'm saying? Because he kind of came afterwards and it was kind of like, he tried, instead of it be like, my bad, I'm sorry for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Da 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 da. He didn't really know or something. You trying to kind of defend it like, you know what I'm saying? We about our business, man. You know, I'm like, okay, I hear you, right? So in the beginning, what's up, new people? I see y'all. Smash that like when you come through, hit your feet at the door and wipe them off. So boom, dude's like, he's trying to convince me to battle this girl named, this is our first relationship, our first interaction about business, right? And he's saying, you need to battle Shorty Gaddis. Now, mind you, I didn't know who she was, right? Sherry, what you doing? Sherry, get away from my food. Come here. You ain't slick. Trying to eat my food. No, what you don't. So, he's trying to convince me that the thing I need to be focused on is Gaddis. Like, he's selling this like as if this about to be the fight of the century. I didn't know who this shorty was, no disrespect, right? And he's like, I'm telling you, bro, this gonna take this tear the cake, make the streets crazy. I'm thinking about battling niggas like Lux or this or not really, but I'm just saying that level type shit. You feel me? And he like, this one right here. I didn't even know who shorty was. So I'm like, what's up with this dude type shit? Like, that's where I was really getting confused. Like, who does he really think I am? Like, he's talking to me like I'm just some really real nobody. Like, maybe that's how he really feels. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, it was getting confusing, right? And he's like, he talks, no disrespect, ARP. Again, it's going to sound disrespectful regardless, bro. But you know what I mean? This is just how I feel, bro. I'm not trying to disrespect you if it comes off that way. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. I'm not sure how you talk about me in your blog or why you talk about me in your blog. If you didn't talk to me, you just say, yo, Jones, I'm about to do a blog about you, bro. I guess we don't have that type of rapport, right? Anyway, so dude goes, Sherry smells good. I love my Sherry. So dude is like, you know what I'm saying, Jones, this is what, you know what I mean, I feel like the streets need, bro. You know what I'm saying? They don't know. They don't know who you are. Like, he's talking to me like people don't know who I am. Like, it was so weird. And I'm just like, bro, people know. Like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, I think it would look weird to people if my RBE debut, honestly, is with Gaddis, respectfully. Because I didn't know who she was, no disrespect. Then I seen the one thing where she had the Tomb Raider shit on. And I'm like, okay, she got some shit. But I had never battled a girl, period. Right? I still haven't even battled a girl as a professional battle rapper. I haven't battled a girl since like the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Early 2000s. I ain't battled no girl. So, and no, your dog would not eat her because I would not let her, right? Your dog would catch 16 shots trying to eat Sherry. You better leave Sherry alone. What's wrong with you? Anyway, we almost 5 times the people than likes, which is not appropriate, all right? Because that means we got a lot of hatred. Hit that like button, all right? Let's get into this, all right? Boom. So, okay, he's trying to sell me on Gaddis, right? I'm kind of getting confused and annoyed because I'm like, what is wrong with this man? Like, why does he keep talking about, like, he's just trying to convince me of things that's like, I can't even believe he's saying it type shit. And he's selling it to me like I'm tripping. Like, I'm telling you, man, like, you know what I'm saying? This is what you need because the streets need to get familiar with you. And it's just the way he was saying it was like as if he really didn't think I was the man or something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, and the type of money he was talking about for it was like, oh, nah, I'm cool type shit. Like, nah, I'm cool, right? So I was really kind of like, yeah, I'm cool. He doubles back later with the Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy wish he was a brother. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy make a wish. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Mr. Stop being dirty but never caught a clean body. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Career washed before it even got started. Like, what type of nigga is you? You came in late and left early. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? We've been here for 30 years. You come 30 years later and just start, then you go through a little crisis, start working out, going through all this emotional trauma, come to find out you was some weirdo nerd that had meltdowns about a whole race because some guy, your ex, was talking to a black guy. And y'all are weird. That's what makes me realize a lot of y'all battle rap community dudes, y'all real bozos and weirdos that really be in your own little world of just craziness and really just be having a computer and a camera, and there's other bozos out there that will relate to you. And as long as you go live every day, right? As long as you go live every day and just be talking, you know what I mean? Whatever. That's what I realized. Well, shit. You got these bozos doing it, I might as well. I'm really him. And these niggas is bozos and they got fan bases. And people will be in the comments making excuses for them, talking about, you know what I mean, he was just going through something, but he recognized his failures, or he recognized... No, man. If you a real nigga, you just never do certain stuff. Hello? You just never would thought that in the first place. If you was a real one. I ain't never thought that. I have never hated a whole race because some girl did something with some guy. That's bozo stuff. No real nigga thinks that way. So if you want to be a bozo with him and say, well, I mean, I forgive him, man. He was, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think he's, all right, cool. Right? I probably don't want you to be a fan of my shit. Just, you can click it if you want, but, nigga. Anyway, so he's trying to get me to battle this guy who's, again, to me, is like, who the hell is this? Man. I'm like, at this point, I'm like this with ARP. Like, bro, what's up with you type shit? And he's like, no, like, he on the come up, bro. He on the come up. Just do this for me. Just start the relationship. Do this for me. And then after that, we can, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, man. So I battled this guy, right? Killed him, right? Y'all check that first round. That's one of my favorite first rounds, actually. You know what I'm saying? But I said, they thought I was off, but I'm back on, walking on water. I said, you ever seen I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker? I said something, I'm not even saying that wrong. Because the OG is back on, walking on water, which means I'm about to kill all the new fish in these platforms, right? Like if you've seen that movie and it was like, I'm just coming home, it was like the layers that I had in that first, just like the whole crowd, they was all fans of him. He was the RBE. He was one of the little RBE favorite guys, right? One of the up and coming RBEers, right? So technically he was the favorite. He had all type of reaction in that building. But when I came out, it was just like, oh my God, right? He wasn't with me shooting at the gyms. Like, it was just a whole different sandwich. It was like, oh, nah, right? So, okay, I put that, you know, that work in, which to me, again, I felt that was beneath me. Why am I even battling this guy? I never heard of this guy. No disrespect. I had never heard of him. You know what I'm saying? All right, again, you got me doing something that's like, I feel is beneath me. But all right, cool. I'm going to do it for the relationship, right? Boom. So then the next one, now I guess he felt good about that, whatever, right? So the next one was the next one Ill Will? I think the next one was Ill Will. Ill Will, we had a classic. You know what I'm saying? Ill Will was a classic. Hands down, that's one of my favorite battles, right? The business was good on that, right? We had no problems. It was about 3 times the amount that he gave me for gyms, right? And it was, to me, okay, thank you. This is more appropriate. You dealing with me with a little bit more respect, you know what I'm saying, in terms of the opponent. And financially, this is more like, right? That whole put in, like, yo, let's just do this for this. I thought we graduated from that stage, right? That was the gym stage. That was the initial, let's just start the relationship stage, right? Cool. Then we do the Ill Will. Now we're going up. I'm not going to tell y'all the numbers because I don't want to disrespect the business on that level. You know what I'm saying? Respect to ARPS. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to disrespect him by giving y'all the background of the relationship for those that are confused and would think that I tried to take advantage of this man that don't even know the nature of the relationship. Okay? So, boom. And if he hadn't made it a thing and went to the internet with all this other stuff, it wouldn't be residual. I'm not digging anything up. I'm not trying to make it an issue again. As you see, again, shout to B Gates. This was a super chat. He paid me a handsome amount of money to answer a question. So he's getting the answer. That's it, right? So you going at it with this? I don't know. He's just chasing it. Right? He sees my name going up in the algorithm, and just like these other guys, Jimmy the Greek and all these other people, they're trying to get a piece of it. They're trying to get a piece of my name, man. And if y'all don't get that, if y'all somehow think I care about these people, then, I mean, just get out of here, man, because you're just dumb. Like, respectfully. But whatever. Anyway, why y'all gotta make me talk like that? Like, I don't even want to talk like that, bro, because that's just don't even sound respectful, but, like, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Anyway, So we're having a good rapport at this stage because, you know what I'm saying, we just had a classic with Ill Will. You know what I'm saying? He came a little bit more correct paper-wise. So after this, was that after? Then was Math after that? Then this guy Math starts hitting me up, right? He starts hitting me up, and I can't believe his audacity. I'm like, what the hell? And he's like, yo, I got a bad for you though. ARP wants to do. I'm like, oh man. So ARP really wanted to do that battle, right? So I'm like, bruh, I wasn't really feeling that, to be honest. But it's hard to say no to that amount of money. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to say no to that amount of money, especially when everybody need money, right? So when you talking about when you get over 20s and shit like that, it's like, wait, all right, man. So I had agreed to, if you shoot me the fade, nigga, because I don't want to have to go to jail to fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? I almost went to jail to fuck you up last time. Hello? As y'all can see, I'm not somebody that's necessarily afraid of that. I don't want to go back there. I don't want to go through that. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm on papers, if I'm on whatever, I don't want to have to crash out to get at you. Hello? I want it to be mutual combat so I could just, all right, come on. Yang, 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 yang. Get my little frustration out, if I have any. Make a little example out of you. Get it over with, right? Get it over with. So that it's that's what a fade is about. A fade is to get it over with, I don't know why I just got a list for no reason. But the fade is the way that you end it. That's what that's supposed to be for. It's not supposed to be to keep it going. It's not supposed to be so you can go to the internet and pretend it didn't happen and keep trolling again afterwards. This is what these suckers do that don't respect stuff. They don't want to fade. They want to sneak you and run and then pretend to the internet. When you shoot fades for fun while smoking and you flip, I like fighting. Okay? The good kind. I don't want to go to jail for it. Hello? I don't want police to see me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want a nigga that's threatening me with police. Talking about, I'm a civilian now, man. If somebody run up on me, wow. So you're going to play gangster games and hide behind civilianism. Anyway, so this is the energy I didn't want no part of. But I felt like ARP was kind of like, he wanted to make it happen. So I'm like, all right, man. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of extra tension and a lot of extraness with that, as you can see. He wanted to capitalize off something that to me is like, why you even want to like, yeah? Like, yeah? He's like, yeah, this is going to be big. This is going to be it. All right. Whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. In my mind, I'm just like, let's get it over with, man. All right, cool. Let's get it over with. If everybody else think it's a thing to even get over it, all right, cool. I'll take the money. I'll get over it, right? I should have known boy was going to flake on the fade. I should have known he was going to be like, because my thing was, all right, cool. Let's line it up and then let's rap, right? And he like, well, you know what I mean? What if one of us get, this is what he said, word for word. But we getting off topic. I don't want to harp on him, but I'm just, it was attached to me. The energy was attached because I'm like, why are you even jacking this man? Why are you even helping this? Why do you even want to see this? Right? That was my thing. Why do you even want to see this? In my mind, I'm like, I don't even think people wanted to see that. They didn't want to see me battle that nigga Math again. They just wanted to see me pop on him. If I was going to do that, right? That's all they wanted to see. If I was going to pop on him. They didn't really care about the raps. They were sitting there at the battle like, oh, he hit him in the head with the towel. Oh, Joe's about to, yo, Joe's on some shit though. Joe's pushing him around and shit. They didn't even care about the bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that was even, but he wanted to do it, right? He wanted to do it. He wanted to put up the bread. I don't think that was a smart promotion. I don't think that was smart to have only us on the card in Atlanta. Nigga, we both from New York. We both from up top. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Jersey, Brooklyn, Harlem. Nigga, we should have did that shit in NYC, nigga. The fuck? We in the A. On a random whatever. You know what I'm saying? He said, man, this St. Louis. Shout to St. Louis. If I could tell this story through my rap music, would I do it? No, not this. This ain't worth that. That's what I'm telling y'all here. Hell no, I ain't making no song about ARP. There's no disrespect, but no, nigga. Anyway, Look how many more people it is than likes though. Like I see it's 200 people in here almost, and that like ain't nowhere near that. Let's get that matching, please. Right now. Like no funny, right now. Stop right now and double tap that screen. Go like this. Stop right now and do it. Stop right now and do it. Bro, go to work. This is work. Hello? This channel's monetized, genius. This is my job. I'm answering the questions of a fan that asked it. That's why I'm here. This is literally work. This is fucking crazy. Respectfully, fan, you need free Iran. Is this Young Buck? What? I look like Young Buck now? Like y'all just be coming up with anything. Listen, if y'all want me to stop, I'm gonna stop. I'm telling you, you gotta get that matching, bro. Hit the like. If you looking at me right now, you're a weirdo. I just told you hit the like. Why you still sitting there? You gonna ruin it for everybody just so you can be a hater? Hit the screen, man. Like, what's wrong with y'all? I really think y'all gonna troll me into like, no, you're gonna respect this or you need to get out of here. Half y'all niggas leave then. Only the real ones stay. I don't care, all right? You don't care about no fame. I don't care about no clout. I don't care about the numbers. I don't care, all right? If you a sucker, get out of here or participate. Even the suckers gotta participate. Hello? What's wrong with y'all? I look like Crip Jesus. I don't know who that is. Milk Dud hear that? Fuck you, nigga. He said, God bless you. Jesus loves you. I appreciate that, man. May God bless you also. You said you still ain't answered the questions. I know, brother, because I'm doing it a certain way, all right? I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, all right? I'm telling the old ARP story, brother. If you paying attention, this whole live is for you, B. What's his name? B. Let me get you right. Be regular? Is it be regular? Yeah, this whole thing is for you, be regular. All right? This whole live is for you. Okay? I got you, brother. All right? I'm trying to get these other people that don't understand that we not going to play with these numbers. You're not going to be in here 200 and 400 deep and not hitting the like. Nigga, we'll stop this whole shit till y'all catch it up. God damn it. We're not going to ruin these videos. What? You better participate, damn it. It's 181 of y'all niggas right now, and some of y'all, and 140 of y'all is still sitting there looking at me talking about, fuck you, hit the like. The hell wrong with you? We having a stone wall? We gonna have a stone wall, or we gonna have a standoff? You just gonna sit here looking at me saying no? No, Jones, I'm not gonna participate. I'm gonna sit here and hate. Some of y'all really on that. That's sad, bro. That's crazy. That like is not moving as much as it should, like, or not as fast at all. Like, what the, like, man, who raised some of y'all, man? Hating ass niggas. You said buy a class. What's a class? I don't know what that means. Yes, like Johnny said, hit the like, gang. Have I ever been to Sosua? Not yet. I want to, man. Shout to the DRB. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to answer some of y'all questions. Till y'all get these likes up, I'm just going to answer random questions. I'm not going to finish what I need to say until y'all act appropriately, bro. But y'all niggas be acting up, bro. Y'all just be making the whole point. It's so much hate in this world. Why y'all be hating? Y'all come to the live to not participate, not to just say negative shit like, ew. We ain't doing that here. Sorry. You're not taking over the Serius Jones realm with negativity. No, I will block you. I will stop. No, if you want to be a hater and an F word, you gonna ruin it for everybody, all right? Not for me. I don't care. I'll just stop. So if y'all want to get it right, y'all better talk to these other niggas. Y'all better start hitting that like and acting right, or you gonna ruin it for the ones that like it. That's how we coming. Anyway, so he said, salute. I was just sitting there, but bro, really hit the like. Yeah, don't just sit there, bro. Come on, man. Just really hit the like. Like, is that hard? What's wrong with y'all? Some of y'all really just got hate in your blood. You just really like, no. Like, all right, bro, damn. Fuck I did to you? Fuck I ever do to you? Yeah, you, nigga. You. Weird ass nigga. Sitting there looking right at me. Still ain't hit the like. Fucking hater. Fuck you. Excuse me, I'm joking, but excuse my language. That was a joke. YouTube, please don't. Yeah, I mean, it's just a joke, right? Jokes are allowed. Pardon my language. Anyway, whatever. Let me get back to the story before I even get. My phone gonna die on y'all. And this really for my mans. So my man paid. So I'm gonna make sure my man got what you need. I got you, be regular. So let me finish it. All right. So boom. Um. So after the ill will battle comes the math battle, right? I'm kind of not feeling it. It's kind of janky. It's kind of even more showing me the weirdness, which I felt of like the way he's doing things. Because to me, it was like, I didn't see how he was gonna make the money back. And I felt like he was trying to focus on the negativity too much to promote it. Like you kept saying certain words, like, you know what I mean? Like it's okay to say the word. And I'm like, I'm mad at myself. Like, why did I even put myself in this position to even be here sitting with these niggas, bro? Like, I know why, because of the bread. But it's like, the weirdness, yes. I'm sorry, yes, the weirdness, you feel me? And yes, let me pin that. Thank you for typing that. The Wolf Way is the Cash App at the bottom. If you don't want to do a super chat or you have a different way, you can just Cash App the Wolf Way. I appreciate all the support. This is all organic, so you know. I don't got no sponsors. I never did. I don't have a manager. I don't have nothing. Everything you see is home team. It's what I'm able to do with me and my peoples and with you and your supporters. So I appreciate you for real. I'm not one of these fake ass rapper niggas that just be in my face. I really appreciate my people. This is why I be sitting here chopping it up with y'all. This is a genuine thing for me. This is what I do this for. I don't care about the other stuff, okay? I genuinely be jacking the people that keep me motivated, that give me that feedback in the morning, that say those comments under my thing. That's the shit that really keep a nigga like me going after 30 years of this shit. After fucking 25 years of all this goddamn nonsense and dealing with these type of people. So, okay, after the math situation, I get booked, right? I come home, right? Now, as y'all know, that was a crazy situation, you know what I'm saying? I was facing, all day type stuff, right? Behind something that was really crazily ridiculous. And I don't want to get into all that, but I will say this. Just imagine you help somebody get their child back, right? Imagine somebody loses their child and you help get them back, right? And they're like, oh, you're the best ever, right? And you're like, no, that's no problem. You know what I'm saying? It's just for the kid, right? And then 6 months later, after you stop dealing with them because you found out they're on drugs, secretly, right? Come to find out, you're the reason why all this is bad is happening. Oh, yeah, hold up. Let me moonwalk on this, right? 6 months after that, here comes that crazy situation about a car and all this other dumb stuff that, what? I didn't know you wanted this car, my car, but you now all of a sudden, it was in my name. It was all type of weird, like, what? Never even thought was possible stuff that turned into a possible life sentence case, right? That by the grace of Allah, his hand was on me. He realized, I believe that he believed in me enough to give me another chance at life. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. I'm grateful. I'm still grateful because I realized how bad that could have went just based off being in that situation. You know what I'm saying? You never know, right? Especially a black man in America. Boy. Y'all have no idea, man. So, okay, when I'm coming home from this, he's the first person that hits me up, ARP, right? First guy that hits me up on some, battles. Yo, I wanted to reach out, man, you know what I'm saying? Because, I just wanted to look out for you, put some money in your pocket. You just coming home, you know what I'm saying? So I got this battle with Big K, right? I'm like, yeah? I'm like, okay. I'm like, Big K, you know what I'm saying? That'd be a good come home, you know what I'm saying, get right. Then he tells me the number. Put it this way, the number was the same number for the Puerto Rican. That was the same number as the first number. That was the first time we ever did business, which wasn't even a quarter of what you gave me last time. Oh, I know what you're doing to me. Dangling on a carrot right there. He's hungry. He's hungry. He's just coming home from jail. He's got to take it. He's got to take it. He's not going to say no. Ain't no other event right now. He needs that bread. He's just coming home. Now little do you know, I was already up 10 racks in the first week I came home by the grace of Allah, right? Because somebody who had ran off on me back in the day and is the reason why certain things wind up happening, oh, they felt guilty when I came home. They're like, here, all I have is 6,000, but okay, thank you. Go. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Yes, I feel old. Yes, I will accept that money. Yes, thank you. Yes. I know you got a nigga now and all that. You right here up under me. Can I see you? Oh my God, Jones. Is that you? Let me give y'all how cold the game is. Let me give y'all how cold my life is. Let me give y'all the type of betrayal that I have to deal with. Let me give y'all the butt naked pause. Bro, I got picked up from jail by somebody. I'm not gonna say their name. I got picked up from jail by one of my Muslim brothers, right? One of my Muslim brothers picks me up from jail. Mind you, I'm on papers. I'm not supposed to leave the state, right? I'm not supposed to go nowhere. First thing he says is, come on, let's go to Vegas. Whoa, what? Oh, bro, I just got out of jail. I need to take a shower, go lay down in a real bed somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Like, and check in my PO. Like, no. He's like, come on, man, we out. What's up, Sherry? Pardon me, guys. I love y'all, man. Damn, man, y'all all still right here. Pardon me. Phone overheated. We getting hot. This is the second live of the day, man. And I was going for about 2.5 hours with y'all. And this one is about 37 minutes so far. So we chopping. We chopping like hibachi, right? 54, D hibachi, right? Okay, so let's address the thing, right? And matter of fact, tangent. Because shout to RP. I mean, you know what I'm saying? There's no beef or nothing. But let's address this cartoon junk. That some of y'all just like corny shit, but like cartoon junk. Now, I know we was beefing at the time in his mind, but let me tell y'all why. Right? And then we're gonna get into this. First of all, Jones sounds good with anything. Okay? Chicken Jones. It's my nigga Chicken Jones. That's hard. Macaroni Jones. Oh, that's my nigga Macaroni Jones. What's up, Macaroni? Oxtail Jones. I don't even know that might, you know what I'm saying? Coffee Jones. It probably is a Coffee Jones. You know what I'm saying? Everything sounds good with Jones. That's corny though. Like, y'all be just, you know what I'm saying? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta address the reason why this even became a thing that you're even asking about, to where you want to know specifically that you'll even pay what you paid to even know the truth about this relationship, right? The truth is, when I came home, again, the snake oil salesmanship comes out. You're acting like you're giving me or doing me a favor to give me a quarter of what you gave me before, and to basically tell me that you don't even think it's valuable because you lost your money, you didn't make your money back and all that off the last one. When I was trying to tell you, I was trying to say, yo, you sure? I don't know. You like, I got this. I know what I'm doing. The pay-per-view, we're going to get the numbers on the back end. All this stuff he's saying. I'm like, all right. I don't care. As long as I'm getting my money, right? But then you want to turn around and blame it like somebody else supposed to take less because they care. He's the type of guy that'll explain his perspective. Like an artist is supposed to care how he thinks about, like, and he'll explain it like it makes sense too. He'll be like, yeah, because as an owner, I have to think about, what my revenue and my return is going to be. So when I'm doing the revenue returns of this and this and that, and I'll be like, bro, I hear all that, but bro, that's for you and your team to talk about. That's for you and your people to make your determinations, right? And if you don't think someone is worth it calculation wise to book them, then you don't book them, right? You don't try to get the people that are worth something and then try to convince them they're not. So that's the way you get a deal with them, and then that you get the battle, and then that's how you make your money. Like, bro, stop the swindliness, bro. That's not gonna happen. Okay, you're not gonna convince me you're helping me out to give me shorts when I know you trying to finesse me, bro. Like that's the weird part about him. Like he talks to you as if he's doing you fair. Like you're really stupid. I don't like that about you, ARP, and I don't understand why you have to be that way, brother. Because honestly, after I met you and we was in certain situations together, I had a different level of respect for you, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like once we was at the Waffle House or somewhere, and it was something like there was some random thing. It just seemed like a little danger, and we all was on point. We all had a strap. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was ooh, right? ARP was on point. I was like, yeah, okay, ARP. I see, you got a strap. You on point. You know what I'm saying? My nigga be doing his sit-ups and push-ups and all this shit. Like, but you the type of guy that gotta take a picture though of them like this. ARP, I ain't trying to play you, bro, but come on, man. He be like, that nigga have a picture talking about hard work, right? Facial expression be like Sherry. Look at Sherry's face. That's how his face. They got the same facial expression as Sherry with the abs out. I be crying like, yo, bro, funny as hell, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you said, can you shout out my father in the hospital? His name is Gabe Utsex. Shout out to Gabe Utsex, man, and I wish him the best, speediest recovery, man. Much blessings to your family. You know what I'm saying? And I hope y'all be all right. And Mr. Muhammad, it's a shame that it's Muhammad in your name because I've been just letting you hate this whole time. But now I'm going to block you, bro. But astaghfirullah, man. You're a Muslim. You should have a little bit more class. But as you can see, Muslim don't matter sometimes, right? See? So Muhammad sitting here hating all day. I just been letting him. But anyway, all right, boom. Let's land the plane, okay? So to me, let's go the summation of the ARP story, okay? You get at me from the door, talking to me like I'm not me, like I'm some slow guy that you could sell some weird battle that will cost you nothing. That's why you're trying to do it. You want the battle that's going to be the cheapest for you. You think you could sell me on an idea of something that's a good idea that probably would have people looking at me like, what the hell is Jones doing? Why is he doing that? Right? They might have said, oh, Gaddis is coming back, but they would have said, Jones, what? Right? Then I had a Jones what? Versus the Jimsington. The dirty, weird half, who knows what race he is. The man that's ashamed of his race. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The identity crisis guy. Like, going through fat. He's once fat, now he's in the gym. Like, people be really going through identity problems. They really don't know who they are and are trying to find themselves in battle rap and all that. Right? I can't relate to these nerd-ass niggas, bro. But some of y'all can. That's why they be having little fan bases and shit. There's a bunch of y'all nerds. Y'all are all a whole little fucking cult nowadays. Battle rap has literally turned into revenge of the nerds. Instead of all the cool niggas that dictated what was cool on the streets like it was with my generation, now it's all the nerds that been in the house watching the cool niggas like us and learning how to act like us. Come on now. Right. He said right. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. So now what you think the nerds gonna have to say about the cool guys they was watching their whole life growing up? What you think they'll have good things to say about them? No, they're fucking nerds. They're really jealous and feel a way that you really are sturdy and really got the real life that they wish they could have. Now they gonna act like you acting some type of way. So let's get to the nitty gritty, okay? Instead of when I already know the situation is kind of weird that you're acting like you're doing me a favor by giving me shorts again, but it is Big K, right? And I am just coming home. So you know what? Fine. I'll agree to it because I know what I'm going to do, right? I know I'm going to make it a moment. I know I'm going to make it viral. I know I'm just coming home and I'm going to wash Big K and I'm going to make that shit look crazy. My physique is up. I'm just coming home. I'm looking at it from the opportunity standpoint. And he knows I am. He knows I am, right? Because he's smart like that. He knows that I'm gonna think of it from a marketing standpoint and probably still agree to it, even though it's way less than he gave me, right? This is why I'm not doing that no more, right? Because they banking on Jones caring about the culture. They banking on Jones wanting to shine. Because they know I like shining. They know I like stealing the shine. They know I want to create those moments. They know that, right? So he's banking on that. That's why he's shooting low. That's why he's lowballing me, right? All right, cool. It's cool, though. I'm going to do it, right? I agree to do it. I was dumb enough to treat that man like a friend, right? I was dumb enough to do that accidentally. I caught myself as soon as I did it, too. I was like, oh, like, damn, I fucked up, right? Because I didn't do nothing but say, yeah, man, so, you know what I mean? I'm about to meet with my PO for the first time tomorrow and shit, so let's see what she talking about and shit. But yeah, everything good. So you like, wait, what? PO? Wait, what's going on? I'm like, oh, no, you know what I'm saying? I'm just me and my PO. Like, I haven't met her yet, you know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't met her yet. I didn't have nobody to check in with yet. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm about to meet her for the first time tomorrow. I'm like, I'm pretty sure we good, you know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know I'm about to meet her. Why am I letting them know that? Right? Why am I even telling them that? Right? Because I'm too real. I be running my mouth too much. Right? I'm saying too fucking much. Shut the fuck up, Jones. Why are you telling this dude that thinks like a fucking nerd about some street shit he has no idea about? Now he's gonna fucking panic, right? This is what he does. Oh my God, wait, whoa, man, come on, man. This is my money on the line. I gotta think about what's going on. Yo, whoa. Calm down, brother. It's not. Now, if you notice, did I have an issue? Did I not battle on parole that whole year? Did I not travel and not have problems at all? Yes. So obviously it wasn't an issue, right? But instead, what does he do? When things happen, what do guys do? They take the different approaches. No disrespect, ARP. You kind of took the nerd, snaky approach. Instead of just believe what I'm saying or give me the benefit of the doubt because of the way that I've done business with you, because I made compromises and sacrifices to have a business relationship with your ass that you asked me to, a la battling the Puerto Rican I never heard of, right? A la, like we've had a classic with Ill Will, like we had a classic moment in the culture, I thought, with the whole math thing. Like, bruh, why is it so hard for niggas to still deal with niggas like real niggas? Because I guess they're not, I guess they're just, all right. So, instead of when he starts panicking, instead of asking me, what does he start doing? Start trying to find a weak link in the chain. Starts having relationship or conversations with who? Head Ice. Head Ice, aka the obvious greaseball, only cares about himself guy that has convinced the world that Wolf is just his own personal brand, that it just means him. And his slick talking, deep voice OG stories of how he's so gangster and you know, saying they may stand up niggas for chairs. Wolf, you know what I'm saying? It's Wolf. He made you think Wolf is him. This is the person that you think is a good source to find out what's going on with Jones. I don't fucking talk to Ice. Like, what? But he's a nerd. So he don't know. In his mind, he's like, this is his gang. This is his wolf. He knows what's going on with the wolves because he's a wolf, right? So I can ask Ice. So he starts communicating with Ice, asking a snake and a crab that's going to hate what's Jones doing. What does Ice say? What no real nigga in existence would ever say about their friend. He's not coming to pick up his money. I didn't even talk to Ice. I didn't have no conversation with Ice. Rest in peace, Spumont. I was talking to my nigga Spumont, and Ice happened to be in the background somewhere, and I'm like, who the fuck is that? You're like, well, that's Ice back there. I'm like, I didn't even want to talk to that nigga. Fuck you talk about? And I was telling my nigga Mont that I'm doing the battle. So I was saying the opposite of what the fuck he wound up saying. So the nigga just a fucking hater and a crab, and y'all don't know it. Y'all don't get it. What the fuck would your mans ever be telling somebody booking you he's not coming for? Come on, man. Y'all ain't that dumb. Even if you just don't care about me enough that you just don't care if a nigga's a crab and not towards Jones. Right? Who cares? Serius Jones, I don't care if he's being an asshole towards Jones. It's Jones. I don't like him anyway. Okay, if that's the case, fine, right? But we're not gonna act like niggas ain't sideways. We're not gonna act like niggas ain't did sucker shit. That's full-fledged sucker shit that there's no excuse for. I would never, ever in life, for any fucking reason ever, tell someone that's paying my mans he's not going to get his money when he's coming out of jail and has children. What the fuck type of nigga is you? The fuck type of nigga is you? The type of nigga that ARP would think is a good source to find out what's going on, apparently. So he goes to the internet and comes up with the Cartoon Jones theory of like, Jones is homeless. Jones is homeless and just stealing deposits and trying to run off with stuff and whatever he was saying, which I'm not reliving because we got past that, right? But we're just breaking it down. Relationship-wise, I'm giving y'all the whole story. I don't still feel no way towards ARP. We don't have any ongoing beef. And I have bars about ARP and everything, right? You know what I'm saying? The only ARP I got a problem with now is aftermarket, and I'm about to trade it because the stock broke. That was hard as hell, too, actually. That's hard. But yeah, we ain't got no issues. We've been on live together. We've been chopping it up. So ARP, I hope you don't feel the way when you're still making blogs with my name in it and obviously saying something about me. So all I'm saying is the real history of our relationship. Maybe you didn't know I seen it this way, but now you do, right? And now the whole world knows the way it transpired, right? But this is the way it transpired. So instead of you keep it tall with me and say, look, bro, I panicked. I decided to just go with somebody else for the battle. That's it, right? Instead, you hit up this other creep that's deliberately hating on his man, so-called, that just came home from jail, telling ARP, oh, he ain't gonna be able to pick up his money. He ain't gonna be able to come, Wolf. Fucking hell. Ah! Ew, bro. So, you think that this is relevant information and you go to the internet basically making it seem like I'm lying about what? What reason do I have to make up a lie about a PO? What? What reason do I have to do any of that? Okay, people were naive enough to believe that, oh, maybe he was trying to curve him because he wanted to go do the tournament on URL. As if URL has ever stepped to me and made me have an ultimatum. They never did that to me, ever. None of y'all league niggas. I wish I was man enough to do that. Because all y'all do is some hoe shit. Y'all harbor resentment behind the scenes for shit that you would never say out your mouth. I'm yelling, I know y'all might say. But like, y'all will harbor resentment instead of just saying, Jones, I don't want you fucking with them niggas, Jones. If we gonna build your profile up this year, we gonna have booked you back to back to back. Just, you know what I'm saying? We want you to stay on this brand. That's how, that's what I would like to happen, to be honest. Right? You don't never say that. So that's never even been a thing. Nobody's ever told me that. Nobody's ever came out and said that. Even though I try to make them say that. I'll be like, what's the issue? Why you book me 5 times back to back and just stop for a year when I'm hot as hell? When I'm obviously on fire, you just stop. Oh, you don't want Jones taking over. You don't want it to look like Serius Jones is the premier guy at such and such, right? You rather handpick who you want to be that, right? Hello? Why the fuck do you only see certain people, certain places? It's not a coincidence that ARP only books Ill Will and Big K and whatever and makes these people his flagship guys. He wants to pick who he gives his money to. Which he has the right to, is his money, whatever, right? But what you don't have the right to do, which is okay because it's just ridiculous, and anybody that went for any of that is a bozo, which apparently there's lots of bozos. Because there was people really going like, ARP ethered Jones. Oh, he ethered him. He said he was homeless and all he's got is gold, his teeth, and he's living off this and like, and y'all are so stupid that you just don't even use Google. All you gotta do is Google. Where are we? All you gotta do is Google Serius Jones net worth. That's all you have to do. That's literally all you have to do. You know what I'm saying? He said, not gonna lie, Wolf, the story is logical. Except after you battled JC, you dapped Ice on the camera and said it was all love. How did it get wrong again? Man, you asking good questions, man. And you're smart, because you're forcing me to talk about these niggas in a way that you know gonna be viral. But also, it's gonna make these people think that I'm coming up with this, Wolf. So we're gonna go again on record to make sure people know you are asking me these questions and you're paying me to ask them. So I respect your money, right? I respect your money. And I respect, you know what I'm saying, the fact that you a real nigga from your questions. You asking the questions real niggas wanna know. These are the questions real niggas wanna know. Because they like, what's really up with you, Jones? Did you do some sucker shit or not? Which I respect. Yeah, I respect it. I'm gonna be on duty to show you the whole paperwork. Yeah, look, this is the whole case. This is what happened. You tell me if there's some sucker shit in there. You tell me if something I said was some sucker shit or anything sideways about what I did, from anything I explained. You find a reason for me to lie in any of that. What reason do I have to lie about I'm about to go meet my PO? What's the reason to lie about that? So I go meet the PO. Ironically, she's an asshole, whatever, but it doesn't matter. Still gonna do my thing anyway, which I did, right? And this guy basically canceled the battle and said he wasn't gonna wait 24 hours. I said, give me 24 hours. Because when he started panicking, I said, bro, just give me 24 hours, bro. You would have me in the waiting for months waiting on shit. Just give me 24 hours to let you know it's super good since you're panicking. Because I already told you it's good, but since you're like, oh, I need confirmation, I need to know for sure, you panicking now. Because I was dumb enough to keep it real with a square. That's all it is. I'd be dumb enough to keep it real with squares. And instead, y'all are naive and stupid enough to where I go, oh, look, he must have been this because of that. Oh, and you don't even know how shit works. You're not even smart enough to know nothing about street shit the way it works. This is the way that it works. What are you talking about? That's what happens. When you come home from prison in a state you're not from, and the state says, well, you're going to stay right here, or you're going back to prison, nigga. You can't just leave. You can't leave and go back to your apartment on the other side of the country. So of course you're fucking homeless. What are you talking about? How are you going to come home to a condo in a state you're not from? So if I'm doing an interview from the hotel the first week that I come home from jail, what is funny or what is a roast about saying like, oh, are you that stupid to that is actually a punchline to you? Like, oh, he's saying he's homeless, he don't even have a space to stay. Of course, you idiot. He just came home from being in jail. Y'all are fucking bozos. I'm sorry. Excuse my language. But anyway, all of that was that. He said, you asking good questions regularly. Yeah, definitely. He said, definitely a legit question. So let me get to the question, right? Because I'm just tangenting right now. Let's get to the question. Because now you've shifted the focus to your mans, which I didn't want to do, but real is real, right? So boom. So at first, I'm not even going to tell you what my logic was to do at first, but I was going to do something else. But when I come home, I saw him, and I'm like, bruh. And he's like, man, you know, he said whatever he said. And to be honest, what the reality of it was for me was this. I had just got into it with Surf, right? If y'all remember this. I had got into it with Surf, and I realized, no, actually I'm telling the story wrong. Because that was after the JC shit, actually, where that kind of got to be a thing then. But there was little tension, a little slick stuff being said and all that type of stuff, right? And then when I linked up and I got there, I saw that it was just rap stuff. I saw that it wasn't really no smoke. It really wasn't no beef, right? That's what really made me be like, oh, because I'm telling the story right. I'm right, and I'm tripping. Yes, this is exactly what happened. The JC battles when I showed up with the mink on when I had just got in a car accident and I had 4 vertebrae in my back broke. And free Surf and prayers up to him, and I have nothing bad to say about that man, nothing. But just so y'all know, all of this stuff is all connected because it's people all playing, right? Surf was seeing me and saluting me to my face and then saying slick shit on the internet. He went on Twitter and said Serius Jones is low-key ass. That's what he said. After you just was in my face talking about, yo, well, if you look at his face during the JC battle, look at his face. Look how he's looking during the JC battle. When I'm walking him down with a mink on. Well, it's not a mink, but bear, whatever, right? So Y'all saw what the way I was performing that day, right? And that was the day that I saw Surf after saying all that crazy stuff on the internet, right? To the point where I thought it was up. I thought it was up, right? And now I realized, oh, damn, it ain't even that serious. I'm probably tripping. Like, oh, damn, I'm about ready to crash. And he like, peace my brothers. And I'm like, oh, but damn. When he said peace my brothers, that messed me up, honestly. Because I realized, like, oh, I was thinking that he was gonna hop out on some totally other time. I'm thinking that he was about to just. I was thinking he was thinking that about me, but maybe he just thinking, man, Jones be tripping. I'm just saying shit, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? He's saying whatever on the internet, going back to his life. He ain't tripping, right? I'm the one thinking it's serious because I'm just some old school nigga, right? I guess. So I'm not understanding trollage for real. I don't understand that. I don't understand how you see somebody in their face, salute them, and then just go on the internet, just say some crazy stuff about them that negatively affects them to millions of people. I don't understand that. I didn't grow up like that. So to me, I think it's something, right? So when I realized that it was nothing, right? That day, my mans and everybody's like, I'm just like, all right, bro. And sir, if I'm not trying to play you with, but I swear to you on everything I love, first of all, free you, and I will never have no problems with you unless you wanted to force a problem, but I wish nothing but blessings to you, bro. It's corny to me that we even have any type of tension over rap. That's why I made rap diss songs and some shit, like, because you was talking about me as a rapper. If I thought it was a problem or some street shit or some real other problem, I would have never even rapped about it. I would have never whatever. I looked at you as an MC. So when you saying things about me like I'm not nice or I'm not whatever, I'm taking that on rap timing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not thinking on some like, oh, whatever. So he said something like, I would never battle some disrespect me. I'm not come out disrespecting you. Don't do that, Surf. And I know you booked, so I would never talk down on somebody that's booked. I just free you. That's all. Free Surf. You know what I'm saying? Prayers up for him and his family. And I just wish the best for him. You know what I'm saying? Wallahi. You feel me? I got no hate in my heart, no animosity, right? But once I realized that about him, and I seen Ice right there, I'm like, man. So what I'm gonna do? Just pop on everybody right here in front of Beasley and all the white staff at Caffeine, right? Right? Well, before I get paid, before I get my second half, I'm not getting paid. What the hell I'm gonna do? Make controversy right here and not get my other 5 or 7 racks, however much it was? I need that money, nigga. I just got in a car accident and got my back broken 4 places. I just came home from jail not too long ago. I'm literally staying in an extended stay somewhere because I'm thinking I'm about to go home to Jersey every other whatever, and they kept pump faking me, right? That's how they kept doing me. I wound up having to do that whole year on parole in Cali because I had racist play games POs that kept throwing my paperwork to the bottom of the pile on purpose. And would show up the next 3 months with another paper talking about, oh, you didn't sign this. And I'll be like, yo, I asked you, did I sign everything? And they looking at me like, you want to get attitude? Like, you want to get violated type shit? And I'm like, oh. And my man told me, he said, bro, they not letting you go. That's sad because he told me that. He said, they ain't letting you go, bro. You gonna have to do that whole year out here. I'm like, damn, like, how could they do that? He's like, I'm telling you. They tried all type of stuff. They tried all type of stuff. Raided my rooms, all type of stuff, bro. I don't know what I was going through. And mind you, that's laying the plane. So when I see him, and I realize all this other stuff going on, and I'm like, yo, what's up with you, Wolf? And he like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, Wolf, it's just, you know what I'm saying? He basically saying, look, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do my job. I'm da-da-da. Now, I already know how Ice is, right? I know how he is already. So in my mind, it's like, bruh, you know better, Ice. Like, come on, bruh. And he kind of like, he basically apologized. But he apologized in a way that's like, come on, well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to, all right, bro, but come on, Wolf, da-da-da. All right, Wolf, you know what I'm saying, da-da-da. He said all the stuff he knew he needed to say. He said the shit he knew he needed to say in that moment. If you know what I mean. All right, cool. All right, cool, man. Right? Let me just get my money, not make a big thing out of it. It is what it is, right? But Ice has went out of his way to do things that not only are just against the code that we all grew up knowing. You don't know it. You don't know the Wolf way. I do, and he does. He knows the things that is not acceptable for a Wolf to do. It is not acceptable for a Wolf to go online and do a blog about his fellow Wolf saying that he's a legit criminal while he's facing a gun charge as a repeat felon that could have got me 10 years. And you online sitting in your car talking about, of course Jones had the strap. Because he gotta have the strap because he be taking niggas pictures and going to war and did it. Like, what the fuck is you doing? What? What? And this is the part. This is the cold part. People is in the comments saying, it's not like he's not thinking about it and he just wasn't thinking. People is in the comments saying, yo, allegedly, Wolf, chill. Ain't that your man? You mean allegedly? He responding, no, I said what I said. So AKA, F this guy, Jones. I'm gonna use him for clicks and get my money off him. Ain't no Wolf love. And this is my issue with him. Not only that, right? Then after that, what do you do again? Now, when this guy, Justin, is talking about me on the internet, he's still having the audacity. I mean, if y'all ain't seeing the pattern, then I don't know what to tell y'all. Every single person I'm talking about at some point was talking about me first. They were all using my name first. I wasn't talking about none of these people first. I wasn't using none of them for clout. I wasn't thinking about them. Nothing. They all were saying me first in a negative way. Why? Why do you think that is? Just because I'm so ass? I'm so ass that everyone has to say it? Jones is so ass that everyone has to just rejoice in his assness and just fucking sit there and celebrate Jones's all of a sudden assness after 25 years of fireness? Is that what it is? Or did I get ass after some people just decided to believe a sucker was the real nigga? Because he sucker punched a real nigga. Where did this Jones hate even come from, bro? Or has it always just been a thing? It's actually always been a thing, to be honest. It's always been a thing since grade school. There was people that just didn't hate on me since grade school. Like Nas said, he said, they've been hating me since I was 9, nigga. Shining in valleys. You know what I'm saying? Talking and it's going to what? Talking ends and B's and going to what? I forgot he said that. I don't know what you're saying, brother. He said, you use my comment in your blog back to ice. You're not ass. You just get hyped and rap too fast. Yeah, sometimes I do be rapping too fast for y'all lately because honestly, I be rapping for myself sometimes, right? And when I've been rapping in these small rooms, it's been fun to rap fast, honestly. I'm the one that invented what Surf started calling AMG mode. Y'all just don't get it. Y'all don't get it? Look at my first battles when I came home from jail. That's how I was rapping. I was rapping fast. And I was just getting that pocket and just go. Because I knew it would be different to y'all. Y'all had never seen me like that, right? I knew it would be different. The only problem is those battles didn't go on YouTube. Hello? Those 5 battles in a row where I was walking shit down with that flow, from Rum to fucking JC to Chilla to Swamp, if all of those was on YouTube that year, imagine. Them shits was tucked in the app so that the little battle rap community could still run with their little fake, I don't know about Joe's narratives, because you don't got to admit it when it's not in front of the world doing hundreds of thousands of millions of views. Huh? How you gonna hide from that? When everyone is seeing it and saying, oh shit, Jones is wilding the fuck out. Just like they just had to say on that Sincere Cypher that just dropped. Yeah, they was trying to act like I shout to K-Shine, right? Shout to Charlie Clips, shout to Arsenal, shout to everybody who's in that cypher, right? But they was trying to act like I ain't body at them bus. They ain't want to admit that shit. They do not be wanting to admit that Jones is the best. Or at least, obviously, one of them. They be trying to find something wrong. But anyway, let me focus, right? And finish your question, Be Regular, right? You said, nah, bro, I got the app. No, you got the app, Be Regular. That's why you know these questions to ask me, right? because you're paying attention and you know what's going on, right? But not everybody does. So the masses and the popular consensus that people can try and drag when they know the masses ain't seen all of my work recently. The masses don't understand that Jones been coming home and wilding since the first time I got booked, Astaghfirullah, right? This is the second. I did that shit twice. I left, got booked, was gone for a year, came home and was on fire immediately, right? Look at my name right now. Right now, there's all type of people blogging about me, from Goods to ARP to Piper Boy to fucking Angry Fan to this. Every single outlet damn near is talking about me in some way. It's not because I'm tripping. It's not because I'm wilding and doing some weirdness. All I'm doing is telling y'all the truth. All I'm doing is finally telling y'all the truth about shit that I never even spoke on. Right? All I did was troll a nigga and put LOL to a nigga fucking bitching about, like, what the fuck? It's funny. What am I doing? I'm not doing nothing extra. All I did was tell, the truth about John, what happened, right? But you know what it really is? The way I say things and the way that things transpire, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's movie for real, because it really is. And the way people be acting and whatever is different towards me, because, I don't know, a lot of these people have a little bit more envy or whatever. He said, Jones been fire. Salute, brother. I appreciate you. He said, not gonna lie, any pay-per-view that has you, Surf, or Hitman, I'm on it to buy. Just y'all three. Salute. He said, Hitman is overrated. Kid is garbage. I kind of agree. And the sad part is, Hitman is blessed, man. I don't even know how Hitman was able to maintain his level of, you know what I'm saying, status in the culture. Because really, I won't do that. Because this is what I got to work on. I got to work on just saying good things about people, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what some people got the misconception of. They think I just, find something negative or have something bad to say or be hating on people or something. When it's not like that, bro. Like, I really show love. And Hitman is actually one of the best performers that battle rappers ever seen. So let's just leave it at that. Hitman is one of the best performers that battle rappers ever seen. He said Hitman is John Sally. Damn, not John Sally. I wouldn't John Sally him. I would say he's more like Baron Davis or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's explosive, right? He's explosive. You gotta give him that. He's more like Steve Francis or something like that. You know what I'm saying? He's like a Steve Francis type of player. I'll give him that. Calling Hitman John Sally is crazy. Yeah, that's OD. That's OD. What'd you call it? Like, John Sally's like who would be John Sally? You know what I'm saying? Av or somebody might be like a John Sally. You know what I'm saying? That's like Av or somebody like that. Av is like a John Sally or something. You know what I mean? You feel me? Bill Laimbeer or one of them niggas. You feel me? Av is like a Bill Laimbeer. You know what I mean? A little knock around. You know what I'm saying? He gonna hit you with some punches. Some little punches. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Crack the fuck up. Mr. Wolf, what about any questions about the coin flip with the math by math? Oh yeah, you did ask me that too. Okay. Well, let me know if I'm probably answering all your other questions, right? We landed on. Okay. No, URL did not ask me anything about math flipping a coin. And to be honest with y'all, I had no idea about any of that. And in my mind, this is what confuses me. I had thought that the world kind of already knew what happened, right? Because I had put out the video showing him calling me, basically begging me to dead it, asking for peace, and basically saying, please, man, let's just move on with our lives, right? And I battled him again. During our battle, I'm like accidentally slapping them all in the head with the towel, and you know what I'm saying? I'm clearly like damn near punking him during the whole battle. You know what I'm saying? He keeps talking to ARP, come on, man, tell him this stuff. I'm like, shut up, stop bitching, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm on his bumper the whole time. And people saw the face off between us. So they saw, like, and if they had eyes, like, Jones ain't playing with him, and Jones already did get back. So this is what's confusing to me. That there's still a population of people in the world. I wasn't even thinking about the fact that there's people that even thought that, like, oh, he's standing on stage and Jones didn't even get back. Nigga, y'all don't know what happened? There's still people out there that don't get it, that don't know what happened in Miami and all that. That's crazy to me. I didn't even know that. I didn't even realize that. Right? So when Geechee is saying certain bars and they're hitting and people are still like, in their mind, I'm like, this is just showing me how corny the battle rap community is. Cause it's like, what? So a nigga could do some sucker shit, get violated for it, and still somehow be the cooler guy? Like how? How does he wind up winning the exchange that he lost? He ran, left his peoples in the hospital, and got his head bust. I got sucker punched. It was on stage. That probably makes it worse because it's on stage. All right, I give you that. But you can't keep acting like the niggas, the P word that literally is the one that violates him and the ones he's running from. The nigga been running from the fame for years and he says it in front of y'all and then y'all still act like I'm chasing it. Like, oh, he's so worried about looking tough. Bro, no, you don't understand that. I didn't care. I didn't care if he flipped the coin, right? Because honestly, I wasn't even thinking about it until it was happening. And then I also thought if I say something about it and if I make an issue out of it, then it's going to be more of an issue, right? Because if I said Geechee's a smart nigga, he knows how to flip shit. You know what I'm saying? And be like, yo, I told y'all, this nigga's moist. Be like, shit, you talking about you going to have an eagle on the other side. Nigga, you scared to even let him flip the coin. They're like, oh! That's it. Right? Right or wrong? Right or wrong? It's too late once he's already on the stage, right? He's already standing there. The only thing I could have did, which would have been ridiculous to do, because one, we hadn't had no problems at the time. We had already squashed it. He hadn't said nothing disrespectful recently that I know of, right? So what beef would I have with him to pop on him at stage at first, in the first place? This is what y'all don't be getting, right? So when somebody does something disrespectful later, y'all are like, well, you seen the nigga there if you had a problem with him. Well, we didn't have a problem then, dickhead. What are you talking about? We didn't have a problem then, obviously, right? The problem was, so we flipped the coin. When we rapped my first round, I shook the building. If you look at that battle, if you look at the me and Geechee battle, the first round I clearly shook the building. Okay, it wasn't until the second round when Geechee starts saying all these angles of him right there, and they're landing. No pun intended, right? That's when it starts being like, oh, now they not listening to my bars because it's like now they restless. They just sitting there. Everybody's already drunk, ready to go home, smoking. Da da da. They're not even barely listening to bars. Period. At this point. So now, of course, it's starting to be like they're not even letting me finish my schemes and shit. The crowd just basically turned on me for Geechee. That's what happened, right? Crowd turned on me for Geechee. They already were coming there with the whole get back from Mook type of mentality. The whole narrative was already laid out of Geechee's coming to spin the block on Jones for Wu walking with Mook. That was the, like, narratives are so powerful, I guess, nowadays. And I guess that people are already coming there thinking, I didn't realize that till I'm on stage and I'm looking at their faces and they're really just like, oh, so that's what y'all do now? You come here with the whatever y'all talking about on Reddit and whatever, and then you just act out that. Whatever you was already ready to think and do, that's what you do with your peers and whatever. Yeah, we're going to watch Geechee did Wild Out on Jones for Mook. That's what we going to do, right? Like it's already a thing. Like it's like, oh, so I'm hearing people in the crowd and whatever. But the irony is, I did not feel no way until I saw afterwards. Bro, first of all, Smack and Beasley. Respectfully, I don't think y'all really understand who I am, bro. And it's unfortunate because I do a lot of, I don't want to say, just trying to be the bigger person type of stuff where it actually kind of bothers me for people to still not be dealing with me with a certain level of respect, honestly, and meaning you, because everybody else does. At least outside of battle rap. All these battle rap people and shit think it's a thing to play with Serius Jones, but they just don't know me, right? And they don't play with me in real life, right? They usually just play on the internet. Or, you know, if they're doing business, they're trying to, you know, cut corners. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to keep other people in the light and not let me really have it, right? They're going to fuck up the voting system and give it to somebody else after you see I clearly washed Rum Nitty and then split my 150,000 and act like it ain't, well, what can we do, Jones? It's not up to us, Jones. I'll just be playing, bro. And y'all be jacking these other people that y'all think is street and all this, but you really be scared of a real street nigga. That's the sad part. Y'all really be scared of somebody that's really about it because y'all want to play games and manipulate people into believing fakeness. Y'all only support fake niggas. Only nigga I can even say is a real nigga that y'all supported respectfully is Geechee. Rum is a real nigga to me too, just because he's a real man and a real father. He handles his business and whatever. But in terms of like, they don't want to help no real niggas, bro. Them niggas is uncomfortable with niggas like me around, bro. But they be fronting like they really gonna show love. Every time I get locked up, Beezy talking about, yeah, when you come home, bro, we gonna. And then as soon as I get hot, as soon as I have one or two good battles, the nigga just stop. Because he don't want me to take over. Then I start texting, and then I wind up having to text a nigga a paragraph that just look like I'm in my feelings and just some weird shit. Because it's like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Why y'all keep trying to stop me from shining? It's really the devil, bro. It's really good versus evil with this industry shit, bro. That's how it goes, and that's just what it is. Period. He said, Jones, you gotta fade at least one nigga, bro. This is getting crazy. What's getting crazy? What are you talking about? What's getting crazy? Blogs on the internet? Are people just talking to them? Who did what to Serius Jones? Serius Jones is up on every possible level. Serius Jones has gotten off on anybody that has done anything to him. Nobody has done nothing disrespectful except for these rapper industry niggas. Nobody. Okay? So if you talking about that dude that I think you talking about, oh, don't worry. Oh, don't worry. Incoming! Watch. Okay? Jones' resume is flawless streetwise, brother. Some of y'all just don't know me, but you can do your homework. Go to 143rd and 8th Avenue in Harlem, New York. Drew Hamilton Projects 2680 is the building number. Just go in front of the building and ask any random youngin standing outside, what's up with Jones? Anybody. Anybody. An old lady, a kid, a 17-year-old girl, ask them, no, whoa, pause, no Kelly, no Diddy, right? But just saying the youth and the OGs. I'm a community guy, bro. I cut the kids' hair. I used to. You know what I'm saying? I help Granny with the groceries up the street if she, whatever. I'm trying to help. I put on, bro. I'm a good face. I got a clean face. I don't owe nobody no bread. I don't do no sucker shit. I don't rob nobody. I don't offer nothing but good game. Every female in my life is paying me because they know my value and they believe in me. And I'm not doing nothing illegal. If that's what, just if you thought that that's what that meant, something, right? I'm just saying that I have people in my life that genuinely believe in me and I believe in them. And we both believe in what we're doing together. We don't have to do no sucker shit. We don't have to do no extraness. I don't have to care what they're doing on the internet with my name. So these suckers that's playing thinking that they're not going to get caught up with, don't worry. But I ain't got to do shit. He said, did you fade Math? Did you fade John? What? That's what I'm saying. Y'all are crazy. Did you hear anything we've been talking about? Or are you just sitting there looking at me, not hearing nothing coming out of my mouth? What's wrong with you? You don't know that I fucked Math up still? If that's the case, it doesn't matter what I say. Because y'all are crazy. What, I gotta go on a campaign for 5 years for somebody to know what I did to somebody? I fucked him up years and years and years ago. You still don't know about it? We just went live. It went viral again about it. I showed the video with showing his head, showing the bruises in his head. That don't matter? You still asking me, did I get back? Like, y'all are crazy. He said, you killed Mav. His whole shit is going, his whole life is going downhill. Like, you don't understand? Like, if you go against Jones, it's not good, okay? I am touched by God, brother. What's wrong with you? What don't you get about that? I'm not saying you, brother. I'm just grouping it together, Joe, right? He said, at the end of your face-off with him, he said, let's go outside and walk off camera. Some people would say you hesitated. Oh, okay. But you did get up and walk toward him. What happened when the camera stopped? Bro, what happened was he rushed outside and was gone by the time I got outside, nigga. He was gone. Y'all believe anything. I hate y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hate y'all. Fucking weirdos. Not you, brother, because you actually a real one. You know what I'm saying? You doing it right and saying, listen, I want to know something. I'll pay for it. I respect that, brother. You know what I'm saying? But you're helping me because you're forcing me to have to answer questions that otherwise, I mean, you know what I'm saying? People are still going to act like I'm the one chasing it and thinking about this and whatever, but whatever. I don't care. I'm getting paid. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm here for. Whatever, man. We could chop it up. We could talk about it. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no shame in my game. We chopping game. This is what I'm doing for a living. Just like I teach my, people in my life and on my team. It ain't personal, brother. Somebody gonna pay you to chop it up with them? Chop it up. What's up? What else you want to talk about? What else we talking about? We got client fakers. You said that man from been over. Right, that should been over. He said, don't believe nothing. I don't believe nothing. I just asked the question. Okay, well, whatever. I don't care what you believe. As long as you pay me, I respect it. You know? He said you was talking mad greasy on that face off. That shit was classic. Bro, respectfully, only kings deserve to die in the light, man. That boy is burning and crashing. Let him do that in the dark, bro. That's the whole point of what I was saying. I don't want to talk about him no more, bro. So I appreciate you, breaking me off, pause, just to talk about whatever, but I'd appreciate it if, if you're gonna super chat me, let's talk about stuff that's like, like that, like, okay, and to land the plane on the question you was asking about ICE, because I don't know if I even finished answering your question about that. So the thing about where I said about paperwork and all this, y'all don't be knowing this stuff, right? But check this out. There's a dude named Michael, I believe it's Michael Williams. He just did 18 years. He's from the same projects as us, okay? He was running, or allegedly, he had, a continuing criminal enterprise case, a RICO case, okay? This RICO case was involving ICE. Haney was his name, okay? He is named in the paperwork, and he was caught red-handed with work in the case, okay? The girl whose apartment they were serving out of, they're saying that they was in Binghamton, they were here doing this, doing that, doing this, right? And she told on Haney, she told on ICE, right? So he's told on, caught with work, and clearly was recognized and surveilled conducting business in the area with these people. Michael got 18 years. The other dudes, they all got like 20, 15, 19, 20, like they all got squashed. What you think ICE got? I'll wait. Also, if you know somebody your whole life and never knew they had a federal RICO case that they just never went to jail or mentioned or nothing, and you think there's nothing wrong with that? All right, cool. Yeah, I don't think that makes too much sense. Hello? That don't make no sense. how all of your own homies, none of us knew about this shit. None of us knew about this shit. Look it up. If you Google it, you will see the appeal paperwork, right? But you cannot find no paperwork on his actual case. Why? Because it is sealed. How do you get federal case paperwork sealed? You have to be a cooperator and they are protecting you. Hello. So I really don't want no problems with boy because who knows what the fuck he's doing. So when he's making videos saying that of course Jones is a real whatever, because he be sending bitches, he be this, he be that, I don't know why you're doing that. I don't know if you're really trying to help them. Hello? I would never say no shit like that about my wolf, let alone my friends. What? I would never go online and say that they are actual criminals, and of course they tote guns. And some of y'all naive enough to say, well, he was defending you, Jones. He was defending your street cred because people be thinking you ain't a real street guy and you be trying to act like it, man. You're the one that be caring. He was trying to help you. I don't give a fuck what y'all nerds think. The fuck is you talking about? Just because I be popping my shit on my own channel, I care what y'all think? No. What are you talking about? I'm getting paid. Hello? Hello. Jones is about getting paid. Every time you see him, he got paid. You have never seen me for free. What is wrong with you? I'm the one about money, okay? That's what I'm doing. I don't run my mouth about these guys for free. I don't go to battles for free. I barely even do interviews anymore. Because unless I'm getting paid, I'm not there. Y'all are mad ungrateful and don't even respect the fact that I'm one of the biggest reasons that you're getting paid to be a battle rapper. Because I refused to battle without getting paid when nobody was getting paid. Hello? Y'all don't give me the credit for that part. Y'all just act like, oh, well, Joe, you know, he made up the talk flow or this. Y'all don't give me the credit for the fact that y'all are eating. Y'all are getting paid. Y'all niggas wasn't getting paid. Mook wasn't getting paid. Lux wasn't getting paid. None of them niggas was getting paid when I was getting paid and making them pay me. Let's talk about it. Look it up. Look it up. Let's talk about it. I wasn't getting paid like that back then until I started getting paid on Blaze, Fight Club, different whatever's where what I'm doing. I'm betting on myself. That was the way I was getting paid. They weren't just paying me because who was making money off battle rap back then? Nobody had a league that could make them money. Fight Club wasn't paying you to battle. Only reason I was getting paid in Fight Club was I was betting on myself. There's another part they don't think about or factor in. Jones was a young nigga pulling up. Look at what I had on, bro. Every time I had a big icy ring or a big icy chain with the diamonds dancing. Nigga, I was 20 years old, backing out racks and betting on myself, bro. I was 12-1 in Fight Club. Every battle was for money. That was in 1 year. So think about how much money I made in that year off battling, betting on myself, putting up bands on myself. On myself. That's how y'all started getting paid in battle rap. Because they realized you can't just battle without money. It's a whole different thing. It don't even feel the same. You got to at least gamble or something. Then they started realizing, well, shit, I mean, we might as well book them because we can make money off this. We can monetize this content. We could put this on MTV. We could put this on YouTube. We can monetize this. So damn, that shit that we seen Jones doing that went viral on MTV to 80 million households, then they realized MTV would pay you for battle rap. Nobody was getting paid for battle rap until we made it viral. Some of y'all really crazy. Like y'all just don't even, you just sit there loving something that somebody put all type of shit into and you just disrespecting the person that may help make the thing you love. It's crazy. But anyway, stay on the topic. He said Jersey got all the Mount Rushmores. Man, shout out to Jersey, man. He said stop dissing the nerds while you keep snapping like this. They're pay for your battles. No, brother, hold on, man. I'm never dissing them. First of all, I'm a nerd at heart. Okay, I watch National Geographic. Okay, I sit there and look at all type of weird stuff that people will probably be like, "What, Jones?" No, I'm not dissing nerds. And when I'm talking about the haters when I'm dissing. I'm talking about the people that be dissing me. I'm talking about the people that be trying to find something negative or something wrong with somebody that's never been done nothing but show love, right? And they still be acting like, okay, so let me land the plane and finish the ARP story, right? The ARP story, right? Okay, so we've already shown you, ICE is a snake in the grass. Ain't this something else that I can't tell y'all about because I would have to incriminate him. And I can't incriminate, another person, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a rat, you feel me? Like, I'm not gonna incriminate somebody, even if they did some whack shit, you feel me? The thing that I would have to talk about that he did would be a case. You know what I'm saying? The thing that he did that niggas know he did would be a case. And that's why he said something, if you read between the lines, when he wanted to battle me, come to find out, oh, this is why you want to battle me. You really thinking about this. You really thinking he thought that I'm gonna put him on blast. He thought that he thought that I had it in me to say what he did. He didn't know whether or not I was solid enough to where I wouldn't say nothing about it. So he said something about it in our battle. If you listen, he said something that told on himself. He told on himself. Listen to it. You'll see. You know what I'm saying? He said Jones a real one. Salute, man. Salute, man. I don't know how else to be, man. He said, not gonna lie, Jones, I'm a fan, but it's not worth rehashing dead issues. I'd rather see you go at Hitman or something than recreate new story and create new storylines for battle rap. But see, this is what I'm saying, the big dog. Y'all still not getting it. I'm getting paid and doing my job. That's all I care about. Be Regular has sat here and gave me over $60, $80 so far today for me to ask these questions to him. Okay? So I'm respecting this brother's money. I'm respecting our platform where fans are allowed to pay me to ask questions, okay? They are allowed to do that here in Jones Land. If you're a real Jonesian, I respect you asking me whatever question that you want to know about my life, my legacy, and my history. Hello? So this is not about what storylines y'all want to hear and, oh, well, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. And this is where it gets disrespectful. I don't care about what you people in battle rap want. I don't care. I gave y'all niggas 30 years, bro. Respectfully, fuck y'all. The fuck? Y'all niggas don't love me? Y'all don't give a fuck about me after I done gave my whole life to this shit. Fuck you. Yeah. Crying faces. Yeah, laugh. I'm not fucking playing. Y'all niggas is crazy. Y'all really thought I was just some rapper nigga that's here to entertain y'all, and y'all really thought I cared what y'all think. I don't care, nigga. That's what made me Serius Jones, nigga. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all just forgot who I was. Cause y'all so distracted by all these other niggas, and y'all be falling into these little narratives that these leagues do for y'all. Because they got the algorithm. People are sheep and herd animals. So when you see a bunch of people gathering around something, oh, this must be what's it, right? This must be the best shit we got, right? Because y'all easily led. Y'all easily swayed. That's why it's easy for them to turn y'all against real niggas. Yeah. But anyway, so in conclusion, ARP, I got no animosity towards him. I got no, negative feelings towards him. But I will say, I don't feel like he's dealt with me in a real nigga way, bro. So if he feels that he has, right? Because I reached out to him and we talked after all of that, right? And the conclusion was basically that he doesn't want to say to the world, I was wrong. He keeps trying to say, we were both wrong at some, like, well, you were wrong, I was wrong. Bro, Even though I already said, man, let bygones be bygones. No, nigga, you did some sucker shit. That's it. Stop. Stop trying to make it a we. We both. No. I was a real nigga, told you some shit I have no business even having to tell you. You jumped out the window, wanted me to not tell the truth to the public so you could still sell tickets off my names and then try to drag my name through the mud saying a bunch of dumb shit. And then made up something, a cartoon, and some of y'all are weirdos. You put Jones next to anything, it sounds good. $100 Jones. Chain Jones. T-shirt Jones. Boxer Jones. Short Jones. My nigga Short, shout out to my nigga Short Jones. Everything sounds good as Jones. Nigga, that ain't no fucking, like, what you talking about? That's why I named myself Jones, motherfucker. I knew what I was doing. Fuck are you talking about? It's Serius Jones, nigga. And y'all niggas is really just weirdos in this culture. And I realized it more and more and more and more because of the fact that y'all are being the opposite. Yeah, I did this to get out of the streets. Y'all are doing this to feel street. Yeah, that's the difference. I do this to get out of drama and not have to deal with, you know what I'm saying? The stuff that y'all see me dealing with in real life that I never bring to you nerds and squares. I never bring my street life to y'all to impress y'all. So why y'all keep thinking y'all can say that? Like it's something to try to play me. I don't care about you, what you think. I care about what my own brand. I care about making money. I care about that the people that I'm describing right now are people that did their best to try and tarnish my brand. Why? Why? What I do wrong to any of these people? I'm waiting. If y'all could tell me something that Barnacle Jones, that sounds hard. Barnacle Jones. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Barnacle Jones, B. Jones. You feel me? Jones on one tonight. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm on 1.5, baby. Yeah. I told her I'm fired up right now, bro. They don't get it. This shit is real. I'm fired up. Yo, I ain't slept in 2.5 days, bro. I can't even sleep right now. That's how turned I am, bro. I'm not high or nothing. I ain't even got no roll up. I got some bud right there. I can't even roll up. And I've been going live with y'all for like the past 3 hours. Because B keep cashing me out. You know what I'm saying? Even though it ain't that much, you know what I'm saying? I got what? I'm going to say no to bread right now when we kicking it? Thank you. No, yes, let's chop it. So apparently we breaking down a bunch of shit that y'all want to know about. Apparently we get into the nitty gritty of shit for the people that been trying to find stuff wrong with Jones. Now we got it all on the table. Now you can see I ain't never do nothing wrong to none of these people. It's just niggas playing with my name and trying to sponge off my light. Trying to use my name without having to respect my name. Damn. Trying to eat off my name without having to respect me while eating off my name. Trying to get clicks off my algorithm that you see is going all the way up. That's why we have 400, 500 people in this chat at one time today. But they want to do that while saying, ain't nobody thinking about you, Jones. You delusional. You swear you so important. You ain't nobody. Oh. You ain't grow up watching me, huh? Yeah? You ain't never watched nothing I did, huh? Never seen nothing I did and say, ooh, I like that, right? Okay. You're not seeing these videos with girls twerking to my songs and, you know what I'm saying, booties bouncing around and, you know what I mean? Or you ain't seeing all these fire emojis under my posts, right? You ain't seeing these 75 fire emojis under the post of these beats and these songs I'm making, huh? You ain't see that sincere cipher, huh? You ain't see that John battle, huh? You ain't see that Misfit the Fire, the Verbal War Zone battle, huh? You don't see me on the radar wilding, right? You don't see me on I-95 wilding, switching it up, 4 different beats, my dog sitting there on the table, just you don't see me just comfortable, just styling on shit, huh? You don't see none of that, right? Yo, you blind to all this work and pain I've been putting in, right? I'm just some clout chasing weirdo, right? Okay, I'll be that. He said, go, Jones, cook. Come on, man. The fuck? I'm not playing with y'all, man. He said, John Battle was a classic. Respectfully, you know what I'm saying? Nah, man, we not still talking about that, bro. And the only reason I was just talking about this because, again, that's what I'm saying, y'all be just killing me. Because how many times do we have this, like, common sense is really not common. Be regular is the reason for this video. He paid me and asked me questions about math, ICE, and and ARP. That's why we just talked about them and the situations with them for however long. 105.19. That's why we just spent that much time, because he just paid me 4 different super chats to talk about this. You understand now? Right. Thank you. Thank you. I only see Jones talk about it when someone else brings it up. I had to take me a little sip on that note, man. But I'll tell y'all what, man. I'm fired the fuck up. I'm tired as hell. And I'm not even tired, bro. I can't even sleep. I laid down for 2 hours, and you know why? This is why my energy's going up. It's not accidental. It's on all levels. It's on all levels. My bitch literally said to me yesterday, like, yo, why you so turned? I'm up at 7 in the morning, popping it, talking. Yeah, baby, we about to, I'm making beats. I'm dancing around. I just did a session in the crib. Y'all heard that dancehall beat that I just did? Chillax, never leaving them star. I'm like, what? Everything, I'm firing right now. I'm on fire right now. What? And I'm about to get my baby. That's probably why I'm really excited. I know it ain't long, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been fighting for my baby girl, man. Y'all don't know, bro. Y'all don't know me, man. Shit is crazy. I've been here 25, 30 years. Y'all still don't even know me. Wow. This shit crazy. Shit be making me emotional a little bit, bro. Cause y'all don't get it. Y'all really be thinking everybody cap. But I was just used to all these cap-ass rappers. Well, I ain't never capped y'all, bro. All I did was not really care about what, you know. Apparently I should have. Because I could have been doing this, right? Could have been tapping in with y'all and just letting y'all know how I feel. Letting y'all know how I think. And maybe it might have been years ago where you was like, man, I'm tripping. Jones have been on some real shit. I should have been copping Jones this and this and that. But this is the point. I never cared about no clout, bro. I never cared about going live and getting y'all to believe in this or that or this. Because I didn't even think about it like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when my next battle is actually August 2nd. And I guess I should start preparing for it. I ain't even supposed to fly yet. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, I'm not even that motivated, bro. And that's whack, because that's not Big T's fault. That's what's sad. It's not Big T's fault, it's y'all fault. Because the last battles I had, I'm saying some of the best bars that I ever said, and I'm seeing that it's just met by haters. It's just met by people that don't even appreciate shit. They're just trying to find something wrong with everything you do. It's like, I'm cool. You know, I'm cool. Y'all done fucked up. And some of the whack people is just spoiling it for the real fans, because I'm pretty sure some real fans out there that just deserve to, you know, just deserve some fire bars, some fire battles, and you know what I'm saying? They shouldn't have to be subjected or punished because of the fact that there's other people that kind of turn niggas like me off from even wanting to keep battling for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But what do you expect a nigga like me to do? I done already did everything I could do here. What else can I do in battle rap? Keep it real. What more can I do? Realistically, what more can I do? Rest in peace, Pat Stay. You know what Pat Stay told me? He said, Jones, you need to do media. He said that's the only way. I don't want to lie, and I'm paraphrasing what he said, but he basically was saying this is the way that the world would finally like no one understands you, like your personality. People don't really know my personality. They think they do because of battles. Nigga, I'm battling somebody. That's not how I am when I'm chilling in real life. Like, what the fuck? They think how you talk in the interviews, defending yourself, and how you are battling and battle is like the way that you are or must be in life. So, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers build their opinions off that. You know what I'm saying? He said he battling on that big shine, shoddy horror card. Yes, exactly. I'm right in the middle of the flyer. 2-on-2 or battle a chick. To be honest, I was about to battle a chick, right? I was about to battle Yoshi, right? And I wrote 3 rounds for her that I'm glad I didn't say this to her because this would have ruined her life probably. Like Shorty might have just jumped off a bridge or some shit after I said all this shit to her, bro. Cause it's true. This is what's fucked up about me. Okay? I don't know these niggas enough to really say nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could still say some shit that really just, mess a nigga up mentally. But, like, it's a different thing when you're a female. I know your real life. You know what I'm saying? You can actually, like Yoshi been trying to, was at one point begging me to suck me off. Like, texting me, like, please, let me suck it. And I'm like, yo, what is wrong with you? Like, you weirdo, you begging me to suck me off, but you won't suck nobody off and get $1 for it. You begging to suck free peen, but you won't do nothing to make $1. And you think that I'm like that? You think I'm the guy to be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Here, baby. No. Get your horny ass away from me, weirdo. That's how Serius Jones be talking to these hoes. Hello? Yep. No waist down brown over here. Neck up Chuck, baby. I got 2-3 bitches that look better than you that could give me some sloppy moppy toppy right now. I don't need you for that. Hello? They say she for the streets. She wanna be for the streets. That's her choice. She can be for the streets if she want. But you can't be for the streets and for me. What? That's what I'm saying. Y'all just, I don't know. Y'all don't get it. And the sad part is, if she had chose up with me, bro, respectfully, if Yoshi G had decided to say, you know what, I'm gonna pay you, Serious. I'm gonna mess with you and see what happens. By now, that bitch would have been a millionaire. That bitch would have been a multi-millionaire by now, bro. Like, no cap. Because she could have made $40,000, $50,000 a month with me. If she had been doing that since the time that she was begging me to suck me off to now, she would have been a multi-millionaire. And I'm pretty sure she sucked all type of penises in that time for free. Yeah. So, P's up, Blast. You know what I'm saying? P's up, G's up, and you know what. And just for those that don't know what that means, okay, hoes down doesn't mean you're disrespecting or putting hoes down, okay? Hello, my hoe is down right now for my crown. She's down for your pimping. She's down for you, okay? She's down for the cause. Y'all don't get it. You think when you say B's up, hoes down, it's like, oh, we putting hoes down. Yeah, we putting the hoes down. That's how we're macho big men, because we're putting hoes down. No, nigga. Nerd. No. We building hoes up over here. Hello? We ain't judging them for being hoes. They hoes, so what? The fuck? I ain't never be mad at a bitch for being a hoe. I'm mad at you for being a renegade hoe. I'm mad at you for being a loser hoe, a broke hoe, a hoe that don't want to get no money for being a hoe, a hoe that's not really a hoe. Hello? Hello? This thing on? Yeah. You want to be a schmuddington, a jumpington, a schmeesh, a treesh, a sliz, a hoochie mama, hoochie mama. Right? A jump, a jumpington, a scallywag, a Jezebel. Oh, he said, give Yoshi the battle and Jones and Cooker. Bro, this is what I'm saying. He said, cut the F up. All right? Yo, Triz Nathaniel. You know what I'm saying? A Trizington, a Schmishington. He said Yoshi nasty. I would have took Yoshi, bro. I would have messed with Yoshi. The problem with Yoshi is she one of them chicks. She got 3 kids, you know what I'm saying? But still be out here, whatever. I'm not judging her. But she'll do all that and not listen to a nigga though. I don't get that. I don't get how you could just be out here just freestyling and would rather fuck with a real nigga for fun, but won't fuck with a real nigga for money. I do not understand that. I want to get some money, personally. If a woman tells me, this is what happened to me, y'all. For y'all that don't know my life and how I even started or embarked on anything moderately pimpish, I'm going to just break it down for you. These women saw value in me when I didn't even know the value of my own game. I didn't understand who I was. I didn't realize that game that had been cultivated in me since my dad had taught me to go out there and hustle waters hand to hand and go out there and go door to door shoveling snow and raking leaves. And I've already taught myself how to chop. That's what I call it, chop. Where I'm just talking to a person and being able to build with them and close them on a sale. That is a skill set that most people do not know how to master, and you will not know how to master except for doing it. Hello? Sold, not told. Exactly. You can't get this type of game that I got without going through 30 years of bullshit. You ain't gonna know all this shit unless you go through a bunch of bullshit. You gotta have 50, 100 hoes and see all type of bullshit they do to know the bullshit they're gonna do. So before they do it, you smelling it and you already right there. No, oh, hey, whoop, 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 hey. And they're like, damn, how does he know? Yeah, bitch, because I'm a vet. I'm a professional. I know because that's my job to know. But that's the thing. Y'all don't understand someone being a professional. So I did a blog, well, I guess that's a blog. We call this a blog. But yeah, I did one earlier where I'm talking about Jones is a fake pimp, a fake hustler, and a fake Muslim. And I'm going to break down why I'm so fake, okay? Since I'm understanding the algorithm now, that's what you got to do, right? You got to feed into what they said. And I'm pretty sure that shit got like 10 days already. Like, I'm going all the way up as a turtleneck on y'all niggas, B. He said Jones was on one tonight. Jones been on one all week, nigga, all month. You know what I'm saying? So Afro beats is my new thing, too, if y'all haven't heard, right? And I got some fire for y'all. So August 2nd, the same day as that battle, which is probably only about 2 weeks, I'm going to drop Afro Jones, okay? Afro Jones. We on Africa. We about to do a tour of Africa. We about to do, I don't want to tell y'all everything because I'm going to jinx it, but we're doing a lot of good things and big things. And if y'all are not already, follow my man, Billy Blast. He's in the comments right now. You know what I'm saying? Bill Blast is he's one of my day one homies, right? But also, he's really one of my hip-hop inspirational people in my life. First of all, I love you, brother. You know what I'm saying? You know, he named his son middle name after me, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's really my brother. And he's a boom bapper, right? He's a boom bappian. He's a real hip hopian that's making them real basement beats, right? And that's where I started off making beats and making songs in his grandmother's basement. And he has a series called Product of My Grandmother's Basement. So get in tune with his shit. Alright, it's fire. And y'all gonna hear a project from me and him coming soon. With me, cause I know that's what y'all wanna hear too. Just me rapping on some hard hip hop over boom baps type of beats. No extras, no nothing, no hooks, just bars and beats. We got that for you too, right? But I wanna just show the diversity because honestly, I'm getting tired of this, y'all. I'm 40-something years old. You think I want to be going back and forth with people and yelling and arguing on the internet and doing all this stuff? I didn't come to do music to have to hurt people, bro. I came to music because music has always called to me in my heart and my soul and in my mind, bro. I can't stay away from music. And it takes me back to when I was 8, 9 years old, and I remember the wood on my bunk bed was rumbling because they had that big Jamaican party across the street. There'd be cars lined up for blocks. And my mother started to realize that I would just sneak out. So I might have been 9, 8. And she came in that bedroom and said, look, boy, I know you probably don't be trying to sneak out and go over there. You better not go over there. Right? Wallahi. And that bass from that motherfucking boom, 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 boom. They gotta breathe together. I'm hearing that shit in the crib and I'm just like, I can't even sleep. The music is calling me. It always been like that for me. That shit be calling me. I just gotta go to it. That's how I learned to be an MC. Cause I know how to take the energy in a room and do something with that shit. I know how to, I can see the energy in a room. I can see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know how to explain it. So musically, I had to go to it. I was 8, 9 years old. I snuck right over there. The bed, I just remember the bass just kept vibrating the bunk bed. I couldn't ignore it. Boom, 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 boom. And I'm just laying there like, man, you gotta go. You gotta go over there. So I go over there, and it's the first time it's old ladies in their fishnets. See, them Jamaican ladies back in the day, especially, they coming out regardless, nigga. Titties drooping in the fishnet, see-through, talk about everyone falls in love sometimes. Some old nigga with the red stripe. This is where they don't know too. This is why I be paying attention, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm a cultural genius, man. Y'all need me. Y'all better appreciate me, man. Cause I'm like, I be absorbing all of our history and really I see where we come from with shit. Okay, boom. You know how young niggas is getting sturdy, right? Hey, you get sturdy with the one leg. Y'all not peeping. You know where that come from? That's what the OGs and the Jamaicans used to be doing back in the day, right? They got one red stripe and they doing like this, right? Lift the leg up, lift the leg. They had to dance what they said. Lift the leg up, lift the leg, right? And they be sitting right there with one leg going. They just did a revamp. And if you think about it, where is all the young niggas in Brooklyn from? Jamaica, Trinidad, right? Right or wrong? Feel me? So I be seeing how this shit be connected culturally. Shit just be re-evolving and re-whatever, you know what I'm saying? And we as a people, we just got so much flavor on us that we gonna keep enhancing stuff. You know what I'm saying? He said facts. He said, I'm a boom bap hip hopper. You feel me? Yeah, Blast a boom bap hip hopper. Like he'll jack some of my new stuff, but he likes my songs best that I'm boom bap hip hopper. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at that. You feel me? Some people like that. Afro Jones is going crazy, trust. He said, bro, don't pay attention to that. I hear you. Oh man, y'all heard Berlanga and got knocked out? Damn. Is Berlanga the dude that was he been knocking everybody out, right? Berlanga, the Puerto Rican dude that knocked like 13 people out in the first round or something, right? I think. He said you can branch out from battle rap, but doing those 20v1s on YouTube and doing those major podcasts, say what you want about what he got on like that. Yeah, well, you know what? First of all, as you could tell, I didn't even repeat his name, right? That person is a prime example of selling your soul for money. Now, if I wanted to do that, right? If I wanted to just go on podcasts and just incriminate myself, right? Just talk about a bunch of stuff that I've seen, talk about a bunch of criminal stuff that I know other people doing, right? I can easily do that because, you know, I'm in those circles and I've been in those circles for 20 years, right? But I mean, if you haven't learned, if niggas haven't learned their lesson yet from, Surf, from AR Ab, from, what I'm saying, all these different people that went up there and just thought it was a good idea to just talk about a bunch of, or even talk about things in a way that it seems like you're antagonizing the boys. Now, I hope that when they see anything that I'm doing, they can really see it as this is just a man living in his truth and just sharing his experiences with his public. Instead of looking at it like, oh, Jones is trying to brag and trying to say that, he got away with doing something. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not the way that I'm coming. You feel me? I'm not sitting here telling y'all, I did this and got away with that and whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm really just somebody that I'm genuinely a hustler, meaning not that I do illegal things. They don't understand what being a real hustler is. Being a real hustler is somebody that it doesn't matter what you do, you're going to be able to finesse because you understand people and you understand the hustle. That's more so how I am. So I'm hustling now with y'all, right? I'm making money off these videos. Shout out to my man B. He did a few super chats. I'm gonna upload this. It's monetized. I'm gonna make more money. I'm gonna make at least a couple $100 off this video. Just for sitting here and talking to y'all and chopping it up about my real life. And my thoughts and my opinions and the things that I've been going through with other people that y'all know. So if I can make money now off not only just talking about real shit with y'all, but actually shedding light because hopefully somebody hears all these things I'm saying. Hopefully people soaking up some game from the stuff that I'm saying and realizing like there's some lessons in here because that's what I'm learning. That's what I'm realizing. And the main lesson that I have from dealing with, let's say, ARP, right, is that sometimes you just have to not take things personal and just deal with things in a business way. So I don't feel no way towards ARP, but if you want to step to me and try to offer me shorts again, then I know, no, I'm not doing that, brother. And if you don't feel that I'm worth it to come out your pockets and deal with me with the right level of respect, and you rather pump up a big K or an ill will, no disrespect to either one of those brothers that are both talented. But I think it's clear that neither one of them is better than Serius Jones. But you still feel more comfortable to do whatever kind of business with whoever you want to, right? For whatever your reasons are. That's up to you. It's just up to me to stick to the boundaries that I know I should have created. When the first time I saw that y'all was really being that disrespectful to try and make Serius Jones pay to come into a battle event that you're throwing in New York City, that shows me how ungrateful you are and don't really look at me as the man that I am and the man that I've been to this culture. You don't care about my contributions to the thing you eat off. And you don't think that I obviously, either you don't think it or you don't respect it, that I really helped you be able to eat. You are able to make more money off of knowing me. And of course I'm able to make more money off of knowing you, but it's supposed to be one hand wash the other and they both wash the face. Some people just want to deal with it like they have an owner, they want to have an owner-player relationship with you no matter what. They don't care how intelligent you are. They don't care how much value you bring to it. They still want to try and treat you like a worker. And if they can't try and treat you like a worker, they will try and discredit you. They will try and disrespect you. They will try and make you look bad to the public, which is what some of y'all were naive enough for this man to be able to kind of do. Luckily, by the grace of Allah and by the grace of the fact that I'm always going to bounce back, a week later, after y'all thought that was meant something, I was in the tournament battling for 100,000. Y'all was naive enough to think, oh, that's probably why he... No, bro. There was never nothing besides bro just was dealing with me in a whack way. He was reaching, panicking, thinking stuff wasn't what it was. And instead of having enough decency and respect to let the guy that he's been dealing with, doing business with, and has kept it solid with him the whole time, he couldn't even give that guy a few hours without panicking and basically saying, F you. And you still want to profit off me though. So that's what happened. And if ARP feels away, that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I got nothing but love for that brother. I honestly respect his dedication because he's obviously a dedicated person. He be online all day, every day. So I don't know if he just don't have a life and he just bored, so that's why he does all that work. But either way, he's doing a lot. The unfortunate part to me is people in this culture, I feel like, are just becoming further and further from the type of people that I would want running my culture. I would want people that come from the era of that I'm talking about and that I come from to be the ones dictating what's what in here, right? At least they come from the shit. At least they share the same, you know what I'm saying? At least they kind of respect it a little bit more. And that's what I'm realizing. Maybe that's what I need to do. If I care so much about battle rap still, maybe I need to do my own league. Right? Can't be complaining about other people, how other people doing stuff if you ain't, doing something to do about it. Feel me? Said, shout out to the super chat dude for real. This was a good one. Hey man, shout out to him, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like, this is what I feel like nowadays. I gotta be real with y'all, man. I gotta take the gloves off, man. I gotta just be myself. And if y'all fuck with me, cool. If y'all don't, cool. At this stage, it's too late to be caring or capping or trying to do anything other than just be yourself, man. I'm proud to be me. Even though a lot of times I get lost in me. It's different sides to me. I'm not always one way all the time. Nobody is. Hello? So if somebody sees you or catches you in a moment of anger and says, see, you ain't a Muslim. Look, you ready to hurt somebody. Oh, that don't make you not a Muslim. That don't make you not a righteous person. That don't make you not a genuine person. What the difference is, some people don't understand that a genuine person is going to feel more than one way at the same time. So do you notice I'm sitting here telling y'all about ARP, and obviously I don't like certain things about what he does, how he moves, and the way he acts. But I still also respect certain things about the way he moves and the way he does whatever. But when we're talking about me, yeah, he didn't necessarily think of and do right by me in the way that, you know what I'm saying? And that's my only issue. Don't say we can move past it if you can't man up to the world. And I never put his texts and his DMs to me out, but that's what I'm basically saying to them. Don't apologize to me and halfway apologize to me in the dark when you can just say to the world, you know what, world, I ain't gonna lie. Jones was just, trying to be honest with me, and I did think he might have been lying. I did think that he might have trying to hide something, but he wasn't. He was just telling me this and this and that, and you know what? We had a miscommunication, but we can move past it. And as men, we squashed it, and that's it. Why do you have a problem doing that? Because your pride is so big that your pride is more important than your respect for me. You got more pride for yourself than you have respect for me. So you're saying, look, nigga, that's what you're saying. Because if I was wrong and the shoe was on the other foot and I actually did do some bullshit, right? Because I've done some bullshit before, not to any of these niggas, right? But if I had said, all right, maybe I did know I wasn't even gonna be able to this and this and that, and I still said, all right, cool, and took the nigga's bread, not even knowing if I was gonna be able to go, thinking I might not be able to go, right? But I still took his bread, knowing that I wasn't gonna be able to do it, right? That would have been different. But y'all see, I did every single battle. Look damn, look at these bags under my eyes. That's crazy. I told y'all it's been 2 days since I've been asleep, bro. I gotta turn this off. I gotta at least try to go to sleep, y'all. So it's 4 in the morning. I've been fucking with y'all all night. Alright, y'all done got a lot out of me, man. I hope y'all appreciate it. If you don't, F you, I'm still getting paid. No, I'm just playing. It's all love, man. Wolf love, I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? All the ladies that been showing me love, I appreciate y'all. My brother that sent the super chats. Not only do I appreciate you for the bread, but I appreciate you for the insightful questions, man. That obviously, these are things people want to know. These are the elephants in the Serius Jones room that has been allowing these people to still play with my name and act like there's something not genuine about Serius Jones. But then look at all the names I just named in this thing and look at every story. And you'll see, just like somebody just said in here, Jones don't bring none of these people up until they bring him up. And I've been here 25, 27 years and never had to piggyback off someone else to stay relevant. But they always do it to me though. Every time my name start going up, we got people trying to pull me down. But I love y'all anyway. And I appreciate y'all. Let me see. You said, now you thinking. I believe you could start a league successfully if you're committed to it. Thank you. Have battle rappers as contestants and put girls on the show. Fire idea. Pretty roster says, bless see. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate you, love. And y'all follow me. Y'all follow me on my socials too. Follow me on Instagram at the real Serius Jones. All right. No O in Serious. Serius Jones, the real Serius Jones, and follow me on X on Twitter, just Serius Jones. All right, we're gonna keep chopping, man. We're gonna keep building, man. And Afro Jones is coming soon, and Pimps Don't Cry. Now, this is the question I do got for y'all. Should I drop both on the same day? That's what I was thinking. Should I drop both on the same day, or like spread it out for like a week, or 2 weeks, and then drop the next one? What you think? You said no? Don't drop both on the same day? You talking about real quick, what's your top 10 rapper? That ain't real quick. Real quick, you got another 2 hours of conversation? Real quick? No, brother. We ain't doing that one. We're not doing that. He crazy, right? He said, real quick. He said, spread it out, give folks to digest the music. You might be right, Pretty Roster. I do got a lot. I got a lot of stuff, but honestly, I want y'all to digest all this stuff. So I guess, all right. Y'all are all saying, yeah, pause too. Spread it out, pause. Y'all talking crazy. Don't be telling a grown man to spread it out. It's crazy. But yeah, okay. Yeah, I know. You want me to tell you what rappers I like, and we ain't doing all that. Right now, we focusing on me, okay? This is Jones land for my Jonesians, okay? And I appreciate y'all rocking with me, all right? You know what I'm saying? He said, as I said, you can do your own Pop the Balloon show, promote your music on there. You know what the funny part is? They actually hit me up to be on a Pop the Balloon show, right? And they were like, oh, we filmed in Phoenix, you know what I'm saying? You know, you've been selected, we want you. He said, you'll just have to, all you need to do is book your own flight and let us know when you're supposed to land. And I'm like, wait, so y'all want me to pay to come to your, they're like, yeah, that's how we do it, you know, people pay to do this. Y'all got me fucked up. Just because y'all got so many people, right? They got so many people that wanna, you know, want to be seen, want to be down, that they got so many people willing to do it for free, they look at it like, shit, we ain't paying you. Now, of course, you know, there's people that would pay me, I'm sure, if they knew who I was, you know what I'm saying? So, I guess, you know, I can focus on those. But yeah, that's what I'm about to do, y'all. I'm really, if you notice, that's what I'm doing. You know, I'm about to really go on a podcast tour. You know what I'm saying? We're really building our own podcast right here, if y'all, whether y'all understand or not. You know, there's 400, 500 people in the chat today. You know what I'm saying? That's podcast numbers, no? You feel me? So we building the platform right now. Phoenix, yeah, that's what they was filming that one. He said, nah, that's a lineup, Jones. Don't go pop the balloon, in my opinion. They be trying to run niggas on it. Yeah, honestly, I don't think that's a good look for me. I'm a pimp, bro. I'm a P. What I look like trying to impress or trying to get accepted by these bum ass hoes? I don't want them. The fuck? What I look like a bitch popping a balloon on me? I'm popping the balloons around this bitch. What are you talking about? Shit. And I'm popping a balloon not because of how you look, god damn it. So if I'm on a pop a balloon show, I'm gonna be looking in purses. Like, hold up, let me see. Okay. Pop that one. What you got in there? Okay, pop. Yeah, that's how my shit's been. Give a damn what you bitches look like. Respectfully. He said, you with 10 girls being a host would be hilarious. I'm sure it would. I'm sure it would. I'm sure it would. It would be fun. It would be fun. We'll see what happens, right? You never know. Now that I'm not battle rapping no more, after this year, y'all gonna have plenty of time to see me do all type of stuff, right? Because I ain't getting a job. I ain't getting a job. This is my job, okay? My job is right here with y'all. My job is showing up to your town and doing the hosting. My job is shaking hands, kissing babies with the public, and promoting my book. My job is sending, music across the world, getting these vibes that I'm producing right here in my phone. Afro Jones, get the girls dancing in the club, right? Get everybody energized and feeling good about life. That's all I want to do. And be a good dad. Be the best dad I could be. Make up for this lost time that I lost out of my baby's life because I sacrificed so much chasing this money. I sacrificed. And y'all don't be understanding how much I already sacrificed. And I don't do a lot of complaining or showing y'all the pain in my life. But if I did, you might have a different opinion about me. If you knew that I've been in pain for 15 years straight and had to have all type of surgeries and had rare physical medical conditions that had me in pain for 15 years, did you know that? Did you know since the gym battle, since even before that battle, that I literally I've been in an emergency room over 30 times? Did you know that? Did you know I had 2 surgeries on my body? 2 surgeries on my stomach. Did you know my stomach is tied in a knot and stapled shut? You ain't know that, right? Y'all don't really know me and what I've been through and what I'm dealing with. You know how many homies I got that's gone? That I send people's money and gotta see their kids' faces? Huh? Do you know? Do you really know what it's like? Life is serious, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all vibing with me. I'm gonna see y'all soon, man. We got a lot to do. We got a lot to do. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to learn about each other. And that's what I'm realizing. I gotta learn my public. I gotta learn more about y'all. And that way I'll know what y'all want from me. And y'all gotta learn more about me. That way you'll learn what you getting from me. And that's it. As one hand wash the other, they both wash the face. We ain't gotta be into all that other sucker shit that everyone else doing out there. We can stay right here and just be real with each other. Right? Can we do that? He said, you got the personality for it. Thank you, brother. He said, salute. Salute, man. Salute, y'all. Right? Appreciate y'all, man. I'll talk to y'all soon, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this motherfucker, man. And next time you hear somebody talking bad about Jones, let them know, man. All right? Both ways.